fickle. They can be powerful allies.
Mm.
Yes, but terrible masters. The man who wins in life isn't the one who feels inspired every morning. It's the one who acts even when he feels nothing. Because action changes chemistry. The body in motion reshapes the mind. Every time you move forward without feeling like it, you weaken the control of emotion and strengthen the control of purpose. You've heard people say, I just need to find my motivation. No, you don't find motivation. You create it through motion. The fire doesn't start before you act. It starts because you act. That's why motivation fails so many people. They wait for the feeling before they move. But movement itself is the generator of feeling. Think about it the moment you start cleaning your space, writing the first line, or taking that first step, something inside shifts. You begin to build energy. The resistance fades. Your mood follows your motion, not the other way around. The undisciplined mind waits for the right mood. The disciplined mind moves first, then creates the mood. The man who depends on emotion is at the mercy of his circumstances. The man who depends on discipline commands them. Because discipline doesn't ask for permission, it doesn't care if you're tired, distracted, or uninspired. Discipline simply says, do it anyway. Let me tell you something most people never understand. Emotion is an indicator, not an instruction. It tells you how you feel, not what you must do. You can feel tired and still act. You can feel afraid and still lead. You can feel lazy and still move. That's the difference between mediocrity and mastery. Mediocrity waits for alignment. Mastery creates it. You'll hear people say, I'm just not in the mood. But success doesn't care about your mood. The gym doesn't care how you feel. Your goals don't care how you feel. The future you promised yourself doesn't care how you feel. The only thing that matters is whether you showed up and did what must be done. Discipline is obedience to your own vision, not to your emotions. When you understand that, you start to separate yourself from 98% of the world. Because most people are ruled by how they feel in the moment. They chase comfort. And comfort kills greatness. Motivation is like a match. It burns bright, but it burns out fast. Discipline is like a furnace. It burns slow, steady, and forever. When you rely on motivation, you'll rise and fall with every spark. When you rely on discipline, you become unshakable. Think of it this way. Motivation is the guest that celebrates with you when life is easy. Discipline is the soldier that stands guard when life turns dark. Motivation is born in excitement. Discipline is forged in silence. Ask yourself, how many times have you started something full of passion and quit when the fire faded? A diet, a routine, a business plan, a new habit. You were motivated at the start, but when results didn't come fast enough, or when the effort felt heavy, you stopped. You didn't lose ability, you lost consistency, because you built your house on the sand of emotion instead of the stone of discipline. You must understand, motivation is external. It feeds off results. Praise, novelty. Discipline is internal. It feeds off purpose. It's fueled by the promise you made to yourself. Even when no one's watching, here's a truth that should shake you. The man who needs to feel good before he acts will never achieve anything great.
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
Is a declaration of war against your weaker self.
Oh.
The greatest
That happened.
Asking, do you
Ah.
feel like it? And start asking. Now, this whole week is my mission. That question changes everything.
Remind me to never try to lat pull 20 pounds again.
From chaos to command. And when you start living
I
that
need
way,
200 pounds on
you're
it.
no longer hostage to your mood. Begins
Jesus.
to happen. You feel stronger,
Oh, there we go.
freer, because you finally realize
Hello,
you
baby.
are not your emotions. You are the commander of them.
Oh, I fucked this all up.
Motivation might get you started, but discipline will
I
keep you standing. Motivation might push you for a week, but discipline will carry you for a lifetime. So stop chasing the feeling, chase the standard. You don't need to feel powerful to act powerful. You just need to act, and that action will create the feeling you were searching for. Repeat this to yourself every morning. I do not wait for motivation. I act because my purpose demands it. Write it down. Say it out loud. Make it your code. Because once you stop worshiping motivation and start mastering discipline, your life stops being reactive and starts being intentional. You don't rise by emotion, you rise by command. And that's how you begin to build the identity of someone unbreakable. Because in the end, the man who commands himself commands his destiny. Now, you know why motivation fades? But how do you build that inner command, the kind that never breaks, even on your weakest day?
yes,
Let's
baby.
talk about that in the next chapter. Self-command, the discipline declaration. Every man fights two voices inside his head. One whispers, you deserve a break. The other says, you promised yourself more. The difference between the weak and the strong is not talent, not intelligence, not opportunity. It's which voice they obey. Self-command begins when you stop negotiating with weakness. It begins the moment you decide that your mind takes orders only from your vision, not your emotions. Motivation is a visitor, but self-command is a law. Once you issue it, there is no debate. Think of your mind as a soldier and your purpose as the general. The general doesn't ask the soldier how he feels before sending him into battle. He commands, and the soldier obeys. That's how your mind must operate. You must become both the general and the soldier. You issue the order, and you execute it without hesitation. Discipline is not a mood. It's a military order you give to yourself every single day.
Mm-hmm.
And the first rule of self-command is simple. Never disobey your own orders. When you say, I'll wake up at 6, you wake up. When you say, I'll finish this today, you finish. Every broken promise weakens your command. Every kept promise strengthens it. Integrity with yourself is the foundation of all power. Most people treat their goals like wishes. They hope to do better. They want to improve. But there is no authority in hope. Hope is passive. Command is active. Hope waits. Command moves. Hope asks for results. Command creates them. When you start giving yourself commands and obeying them, even in the smallest things, your brain begins to understand that you are the authority now. You are not a victim of emotion. You are the one who issues the orders. You say now, not later. You say go, not wait.
Go.
And when your body protests, you move anyway.
Move anyway.
That's how you reprogram your subconscious.
Yes.
Through consistent obedience to your own voice.
Yes, yes,
Every
yes.
moment you follow through. You carve a new pattern into your identity. You're teaching your brain, when I say something, it happens. And once your mind believes that self-trust is born, self-trust is the real currency of power. Because without it, your word means nothing, not to others, not even to yourself. But when your word becomes law in your own mind, you no longer need external motivation. You become unstoppable because you know that your commands yield results. Every morning, you must renew your declaration of discipline. Stand in front of the mirror and remind yourself, I am the commander of my life. My emotions obey me. My body obeys me. My mind obeys me. You don't need to shout it. You just need to because belief reinforced by action becomes reality. Here's the truth. Most people miss self-command isn't about perfection. It's about correction.
Oh,
You
yes.
will stumble, you will slip, you will delay, but the disciplined man never stays down. The moment he realizes he's off course, he gives himself a direct order, back on mission, and he moves. No guilt, no drama, just recalibration and execution. Weak men drown in self-pity. Strong men rebuild immediately. Because self-command is not emotional. It's logical. It's direct. It's negotiable.
Shit.
You have to treat your goals like laws. Unbreakable. Unquestionable. That's how self-command turns into identity. When you command yourself daily to train, to focus, to work, to finish, you stop seeing discipline as effort. It becomes instinct. At first, it feels mechanical. You force yourself out of bed, force yourself to work, force yourself to resist distraction. But over time, those repeated commands become automatic. That's when you know you've crossed the line from effort to advice. You no longer try to be disciplined. You are disciplined. Remember, every act of self-command is a declaration of who you are. When you choose action over delay, you are saying, I hate my morning. When you choose focus over distraction, you are saying, I control my mind. When you choose consistency over comfort, you are saying, I am the mentor of nature. Each of these declarations builds a layer of armor around your will. Remember, nothing external can penetrate. Not boredom, not fatigue, not doubt. You still feel those emotions, but they'll no longer control you. You will observe them. Command yourself and act regardless. This is the power Napoleon Hill spoke of when he said, the man who masters himself can master anything. Because once you consider yourself loyal and follow inspired, you have the key to every successful life, business, health, relationship, wealth. All of them are built on the same foundation. Do what must be done.
Ow.
And it must be done, whether you feel like it or not. Self-command doesn't make you robust. It makes you reliable, and reliability
Oh,
is the
shit.
rarest form of strength in this world. Everyone starts with emotion. Few finish with execution. Everyone makes plans.
Okay.
Few follow orders. So starting today, train yourself like a warrior. Write your commands. Execute them. Refuse negotiation. Every time you obey your vision instead of your mood, you earn another stripe of self-respect. And soon, the voice of weakness will grow quiet. The mind that once resisted will now respond with precision. That's when you realize you're no longer fighting for discipline, needing it. Because the man who commands himself doesn't wait for motivation. He doesn't ask for permission. He simply moves. And when that happens, life itself begins to move. For him, never. And we'll talk about how repetition, not inspiration, turns that command into unshakable momentum. The world is obsessed with excitement. Everyone wants the next burst of inspiration,
Hello, Jonathan.
the next spark, the next high. But success doesn't come from bursts, it comes from rhythm. Repetition is what separates the dreamers from the disciplined. It's what transforms random effort into lasting mastery.
Hi.
Inspiration is like lightning bright, powerful, but gone in a flash. Repetition is like the sunrise, steady, predictable, unstoppable. You don't rise by doing something once. You rise by doing it until it becomes who you are. Every legend, every champion, every success story you admire was born through repetition. Behind every overnight success are years of repeating the same simple actions while no one was watching. Discipline doesn't care if you're inspired. It only cares if you show up. Because repetition doesn't need excitement. It needs commitment.
It says, do these fucking reps, big dog. It said, I don't care what's going on inside, outside. I just need you to put in these motherfucking reps. And that's what we're going to do. Hello.
The disciplined chase precision. The undisciplined want to feel good before acting. The disciplined act until they feel good about mastery. When you rely on inspiration, you move like a wave up and down, fast and then gone. But repetition builds momentum. It compounds. Every day you repeat the right action, you strengthen the identity of someone who finishes what they start. The body obeys repetition. The mind follows pattern. When you repeat something long enough, your subconscious begins to expect it. You no longer have motivation to act. Action becomes your default. That's the point where discipline transforms into habit. And habit transforms into identity. Think about it. You don't need motivation to brush your teeth. Why? Because you've done it every day for years. It's automatic. The goal is to make your priorities as automatic as brushing your teeth, to make showing up non-negotiable, to make excellence a reflex. But repetition doesn't mean mindless routine.
Fuck, yes.
It means intentional refinement. Each time you repeat, you're doing it better. You're sharpening your timing. You're aware. Building precision. Repetition is the sculpture of each small act of consistency raise resilience. Your willpower. Most people never get this far. They confuse boredom with failure. The moment things feel dull, they assume the process isn't working and they quit.
Oh, it's all working.
Boredom is the gatekeeper of mastery.
Right on time.
Stays consistent through the dull
We're right on fucking time, baby. For all of it.
You cannot fall in love with success if you hate repetition. Because repetition is success.
Oh, I love repetitions.
Motivation will tell you to work hard.
My body loves repetitions.
Discipline will make you work
My
hard
balls
every day.
love repetitions.
Motivation will make you
All
sprint.
of it.
Discipline will teach you to run the marathon. The average man says,
We go again.
I'll do it when I feel like it. The disciplined man says,
Nah, I know we're gonna feel like it, bud.
do it until it feels right. And there's a world of difference between the two. Every great boxer throws the same punch thousands of times. Every pianist plays the same scale endlessly. Every builder lays the same kind of brick, one after another, until the masterpiece stands tall. The process is monotonous, but mastery lives in monotony. When repetition
Mastery lives in monotony. Oh, God, I like that one, baby.
on your first try,
Ooh.
but every
Come on, Trav.
stronger
This is your kind of mundane, baby.
meditation. Every
It's all gonna be a little bit mundane.
Here's the paradox.
Find the mundane that brings you
It feels slow, but it's the fastest path to transformation.
the most magic.
The less friction you face, you don't need to think, you just execute. The act becomes effortless, almost instinctive. That's what people call flow. But flow is not magic. It's just the reward of thousands of disciplined repetitions. This is why the strong win. They don't chase emotion. They chase consistency. They don't wait to be inspired. They build momentum through habit. They don't aim to be great once. They aim to be consistent always. When you repeat a habit long enough, it stops being effort. It becomes identity. You're no longer trying to be disciplined. You simply are. Repetition is how you reprogram your subconscious mind for success. Each time you follow through, your brain takes note. This is who I am now. And once identity catches up, discipline becomes effortless. You stop fighting for consistency, because consistency becomes who you are. This is how athletes train, how artists grow, how leaders rise through the same quiet, unseen repetitions while the world sleeps, through thousands of invisible acts of effort that the public never applauds. If you can fall in love with repetition, you can build anything, because repetition turns action into instinct.
Most of my streams I don't even do on platforms that record my shit. So I don't even have all this shit documented. I'd like to have the live viewers. I don't need to go back and frolic. I don't need to go reminisce. I don't need nostalgia. I don't need memories. Memories are made to be up here. We created memories in the pixelated image form. The term memories is thoughts stored in our mind. Circumstances. Incredible achievements. Even the tragedies. They're stored as memories. We don't need to have everything documented. It's not all about that.
They repeat what works long after the excitement fades. They don't need to feel ready. They just need to remember the command. Do it again. Procrastination is the silent assassin of potential. It doesn't destroy you all at once. It erodes you slowly. One delayed task. One postponed goal. One, I'll do it later, whispered too many times. And suddenly a year has passed. The dream hasn't died. It's been quietly suffocated by hesitation. You felt it before. The hesitation that creeps in right before you start. You stare at the task. You overthink. You analyze. You scroll. Your mind starts building excuses. I'll start after lunch. I need to be in the right mindset. Maybe tomorrow will be better. That voice sounds reasonable, even logical, but it's a trap. Procrastination isn't laziness, it's fear, wearing a polite mask, fear of failure, fear of discomfort, fear of imperfection. The mind doesn't want to feel pain, so it tricks you into waiting. But here's the truth. The pain of starting is always smaller than the pain of staying stuck. Your emotions are faster than your logic. Within seconds, they can talk you out of action. That's why you need a counterattack, something immediate, powerful, and impossible to debate. That's where the 90-second rule comes in. It's simple.
Yeah,
But it's lethal to
half your
procrastinate.
money. So you're working 6 months a
The
year
moment you
for free.
catch
For
yourself
what? No safety,
hesitating,
no
you have 90
medication,
seconds
no
to act.
proper healthcare,
Not 10
and no
minutes.
lifestyle.
Not
Why are
after
you
you
doing
feel
that?
ready.
You can move.
90
That
seconds.
move is that
In those 90 seconds,
why are you still here?
you don't
Why
think,
somewhere you are
You move,
You can be
you start,
why you waste so
you
much
take the
energy.
smallest possible action toward the goal. Open the document. Tee your shoes. Write the first line. Make the call. Start the timer. Because once you start, the resistance dies. Action kills hesitation faster than thought ever could. The 90-second rule isn't about finishing. It's about beginning. Once you begin, momentum takes over.
That's
The
big,
shifts from
big
defense to engagement.
fucking lights on this guy. Oh my god.
The task you were avoiding suddenly starts to flow. Think about it. How many times have you dreaded doing something only to realize once you started, it wasn't that bad? That's because resistance only exists before action. Once you're in motion, it disappears. The lazy mind always exaggerates how hard something will be. But discipline knows that difficulty dissolves through movement. The longer you wait, the stronger the resistance grows. The faster you act, the weaker it becomes. So when hesitation hits, don't negotiate. Don't analyze. Don't explain. Just say to yourself, 90 seconds. Move. Stand up. Open the laptop. Grab the weights. Make the call. Small motion. Big momentum. Your goal isn't to feel ready, it's to get moving before the feeling of resistance wins. Because the first 90 seconds decide whether your day belongs to discipline or to delay. You'll notice something fascinating once you start practicing this. The more you act within that window, the quieter the voice of procrastination becomes. It loses credibility. It stops arguing because every time you move quickly, you train your brain to associate hesitation with action, not avoidance. You're rewiring your mind at a subconscious level. Before long, starting becomes automatic. You won't even think about it, you'll just do it. And that's the essence of discipline, acting before emotion interferes. This is the same principle soldiers use in the military. There's no debate.
Yes, baby.
No delay.
Fuck yes, baby.
No overthinking.
Whoa.
Orders are given. Action follows. It's not emotional, it's mechanical, because emotion loves delay,
Yes, it
but
does.
execution loves immediacy. Here's what most people get wrong.
Execution loves
They think
worship.
discipline means
Execution is worship.
tasks. But real discipline begins in the smallest choices. The strength to start for just 2 minutes is stronger than the intention to finish perfectly. Perfection is the enemy of action. The disciplined man doesn't wait for perfect. He just starts. In those first 90 seconds, you break the spell of hesitation. You shift from victim to commander. You remind yourself that your mind obeys you, not the other way around. So from now on, every time your mind says, later, reply instantly with move. When it says, I'm not ready, reply with, I'll start anyway. When it says, it's not the right time, reply with, the time is now. That's how you win the small battles that shape your destiny. Here's the truth. Most never realize procrastination doesn't destroy you today. It destroys the version of you that could have existed tomorrow. Every time you delay, you're voting against your future self. But every time you act, you're casting a vote for who you want to become. You're either building discipline or building excuses. There's no middle ground. The next time you catch yourself hesitating, remember the rule. 90 seconds. No thought. Just motion. The first step is always the hardest, but it's also the one that changes everything. Because the moment you move, resistance breaks, energy rises, and purpose takes over. Discipline isn't about forcing yourself to do everything perfectly. It's about forcing yourself to begin, because once you begin, discipline does the rest. Start small. Start now. Start before you feel ready. That's how you end procrastination. And once you master this rule, you'll never fear starting again, because the start will always belong to you. Momentum is the hidden force behind every disciplined person you admire. It's what makes consistency feel effortless. It's the silent engine that turns small actions into unstoppable movement. Once you have momentum, you don't fight your habits, they carry you. But when you lose it, even simple things feel heavy. So here's the truth. Discipline doesn't start in the middle of the day when you're tired, distracted. It starts the moment you wake up. The first hour of your morning determines the tone of your entire day. You either take command of it, or it takes command of you.
Oh, yeah.
Win the day. If you lose it, you spend the rest of your day catching up to your own pace. Let's be clear. Your morning is not just a routine, it's a ritual. It's your first battle of the day. And if you conquer it, every other decision becomes easier. But most people wake up like amateurs. The alarm goes off, they hit snooze. That single act of surrender tells the brain, my comfort matters more than my commitment.
Nah, fuck that pussy ass shit.
But it shapes everything. Because how you do the small things is how you'll do the big things. The disciplined mind treats the first hour as sacred ground. No distractions, no negotiation, only order, energy, and movement. Let me introduce you to a system I call the S-T-E-E-L morning. It's simple, powerful, and non-negotiable. Start your day in stillness. No phone, no noisy. Just breathe, visualize, and align. Ask yourself, what's the one thing that matters most today? That 5 minutes of mental clarity sets the compass for the next 16 hours. Key training. Move your body. Doesn't matter how, just move. Exercise doesn't just strengthen your muscles. It sharpens your mind. Physical movement tells your brain, you're alive. You're in command. You'll feel a surge of focus that caffeine can't match. Key, execute. Choose the hardest or most important task of the day and finish it early. That single victory builds psychological momentum. You teach your brain, I finish what I start. And once that message is programmed, procrastination loses its power. Key, eliminate before the day starts. Identify one thing that tends to derail your focus and cut it out. It could be notifications, clutter, unnecessary meetings, or idle conversations. Every distraction you remove,
And here we are in the end days.
law. 3 lines of
Jesus
reflection
Christ.
at the end of your morning block. Write down 3 short notes. 1, what I do right. 2, what
Downloading.
I will do tomorrow.
Couldn't save.
3, one thing I'm
Try it
grateful
again.
for. That small ritual locks your progress into memory. You reinforce discipline not just through action, but through awareness. This simple system works because it attacks chaos before it begins. It replaces randomness with rhythm,
Finished.
reaction with intention. It turns your morning from an accident into an act of power. Here's the secret. Discipline isn't built in heroic moments, it's built in predictable ones. The more predictable your mornings, the more powerful your days. Every morning you follow this system, you strengthen the neural pattern of control. You train your subconscious to obey command instead of comfort. When you wake up and follow through, you're not just completing tasks, you're building identity. You're proving to yourself again and again that your actions align with your vision. Think of momentum like gravity. What is motion? It pulls everything else along. A disciplined morning creates disciplined afternoons, disciplined evenings, and eventually a disciplined life. But here's what kills momentum inconsistency. Skipping one morning turns into 2, then 3. Suddenly, the habit collapses. That's why you must treat your morning ritual as sacred. Protect it like your life depends on it. Because in a way, it does.
That's
It
big.
depends on how you start your day. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Just own the
Oh, yeah.
Make it yours. Command it. And the rest of the day will fall into order.
Let me see this.
The undisciplined say,
Like this.
I'll see how I feel. The disciplined say, I already decided. When your morning is structured, you don't wake up reacting to life, you wake up directing it. That's when you move from living by emotion to living by design. Remember, this discipline isn't about
Let's go.
it's about rhythm. A man who is consistent 70% of the time will beat the man who's inspired 100% for one thing. If you want to
It's fucking light for a guy like you. Oh, yeah.
but with persistence. Because when you win the morning, you win the momentum. And when you win the momentum, you win the
That's fucking easy work.
You've learned how to
Yeah.
It's time to master the most important form of discipline. Not over your schedule, but over your emotions. Every battle begins in the mind. And the hardest
Big,
war you will ever
beefy fucking rear delts. Yes.
fear or fatigue. It's against your own. Your emotions are powerful. They can inspire greatness.
You're a fucking muscle stallion.
Things are built to lift you into discipline.
Muscle stallion.
You in doubt. That's why true mastery in life begins with emotional control, not suppression. But leadership, most people let their feelings drive their decisions. They wait to feel motivated before.
Fuck yeah.
They wait to feel confident before.
Beefy fucking delts.
They wait to feel calm before. And that's why they stay together. Because emotion is temporary, it shifts like the wind. You cannot build a lasting, stable ground. Discipline means
Fucking growth.
you act.
Beefy fucking delts.
You move.
Up. Yeah.
Excitement fades.
Boom.
That's emotional leadership.
Boom.
Your emotions.
Let's get fucking cheeky now, cunt. Come on up. Hey.
Become unpredictable.
Yeah. Time to be unpredictable. They don't like to know your every next move. They want spontaneity, mate. Yep. Oh, yeah. Wonderful fucking adventure. Come on now, group. Hip. 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 Rounded fucking striated cables for delts. Look at you. Up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big beefy fucking rear delts on you. Up. Yeah.
You learn to see fear as
Time to get weird. Yep. Yep.
you see that you're being refined, not ruined. Imagine your mind as a ship.
Cheeky
Your
fucking
emotions are the
cunt.
waves, sometimes calm, sometimes violent. But discipline is the captain. You can't control the sea, but you can always control the direction of the ship. The weak man reacts to every wave. The strong man holds the wheel steady. That steadiness, that calmness in the storm is the mark of true power. You've seen it before.
Get a cheeky
The
video
athlete who
for him.
stays composed under pressure. The leader who speaks clearly when others panic. The builder who keeps working when the world collapses around him. That's not luck.
Yeah.
That's not personality. That's training.
Yeah, baby.
Emotional training. When you
Fuck.
master emotional discipline,
I need something to hold this phone.
you refine it.
Yo, imagine if I had a little tripod for this bitch.
Anger
Why don't I have one of those yet?
fear becomes
I know they make them. I should have a little phone tripod.
You stop being a slave
I
to
see
your
people with
emotions
them.
and become
They
the
got these
master of
selfie
your
sticks and
mood.
shit too. I got one of those, but I don't think it works.
Most people avoid your emotions are servants, not masters.
Little phone tripod though, that thing would come in handy.
Commands.
I would use that shit.
You decide when to listen
Like right now.
and when to leave.
I don't know where to set this fucking thing. We're gonna have to set it
Answer,
maybe up here.
that's fine. We're doing it anyway. When your fear says, what if I fail to reply? Then I'll learn and go again.
Oh my god, my brackets for my bed.
You're not ready.
I had an ex that was into that kind of shit.
Never is.
So I went for it.
To obey your vision. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens
I can't believe I still got these here.
doing the hard thing.
I gotta hang something special with these.
Each time you act in defiance of your feelings, you build strength, you rewire your subconscious mind to
I'm gonna take a picture of these for the meme.
You'll notice something incredible. The emotions that once controlled you will start to serve you. You'll use fear as fuel. You'll use stress as sharpening edge. You'll use discomfort as direction. That's emotional alchemy, turning weakness into power. And once you reach that level, the world can't touch you. You'll walk through storms with peace in your chest. You'll face chaos with clarity in your eyes. You lead not because you feel strong, but because you decide to be. Remember this, every time you act against your emotions, you strengthen your character. Every time you obey them, you weaken your will. Emotional discipline isn't about becoming cold, it's about becoming calm. It's about thinking clearly when everyone else drowns in confusion. It's about being the eye of the storm still, centered, and focused, because when your emotions serve your mission instead of sabotaging it, you become truly dangerous, unshakable, unstoppable, unmoved by noise, guided only by purpose. And that's when the world begins to follow your lead. Every person who ever faced
My nice wooden bed frame and headboard are for sale for only $400 if anyone is interested in coming to pick them up.
but against their own
It is a, is it twin?
lies we tell
No, full.
ourselves to stay
It is a
calm.
full
They sound
bed frame,
reasonable, even protective,
and
but they are the enemy of every dream you have.
it's in my shed right now.
From weakness, they're built from fear.
I spent
Fear of failure.
well over
Fear of
a
judgment.
grand on
Fear of change.
the
Your mind creates them as armor
setup
to avoid pain.
initially.
That same armor becomes your prison.
$400 is a
Let's
steal.
be honest. You already
Had an
know
ex that was
what
into
needs to
that
be
kind of
done.
shit.
You know the habit.
Maybe not the face. Let's do the sweat smile face.
Could change your life.
The emojis matter, man.
Knowing and doing stands a voice whispering every reason why now isn't the time. I don't have enough time. I'm not ready yet. I don't have the right connections. I'll start when things settle down. These sentences sound harmless, but they are poison. Every
Pick
time
them
you
up.
repeat them, you give power to hesitation and weakness. You teach your mind that excuses are acceptable,
Perfect.
and your
That's a good
potential
post.
begins to rot quietly beneath comfort. The truth is, no one is coming to save you. No one is going to wake you up, hand you the plan, or take the first step for you.
I don't even know if I
You
posted
must
this yet.
destroy you. Excuses have one goal: to keep you safe.
I live for the applause, applause, applause.
Are the same thing.
I live for the applause, applause. Live for the applause, applause. Yeah.
What you're really saying is, I won't, because deep down, you know that this alone could be impossible and require sacrifice and effort, for the undisciplined mind feels like pain. So here's how to win this war. Face your excuses out.
I'm not listening to
Don't
this.
ignore them. Expose them. Write them down. Every single one. I don't have time. I'm too tired. I don't know where to start. Then, for each excuse,
Okay.
write the truth beneath.
Here we go.
I don't have time becomes I waste time. I'm too tired becomes
This bag is cucking me hard.
my energy. I don't know where to start becomes I'm afraid to fail.
Maybe we put it right here on the ground up.
Hide it. Once you expose your excuses,
It'll do.
they lose their power.
All right, go for it.
Because the mind can't fix what it refuses.
Chest supported.
Every great achiever you admire.
Cable rear deltoid kickbacks.
They made a choice. They stopped listening to the voice of limitation and started listening to the voice of discipline. Napoleon Hill wrote, "You are the master of your fate, the captain of your soul." That's not poetry, that's law. It means you hold the power to command your thoughts, your habits, and your destiny. But you constantly excuse. Excuses are like rust. They eat away at your confidence silently. You won't notice the damage right away. But one day, you look back and realize years have passed and all you've collected are reasons instead of results. So the next time your mind starts crafting excuses, interrupt it. Ask one question. Is this true? Or is this comfort talking? 9 times out of 10. The disciplined mind doesn't negotiate with comfort, it challenges it. Here's a mental shift that will change everything. Instead of saying, I can't because, start saying, I will even though. I will show up even though I'm tired. I will even though I'm afraid. I will keep going even though I don't see results yet. That single shift to victory. Excuses depend on emotion. Depends on commitment. Commitment doesn't need motivation or perfect time. It only needs decision. The next time you catch yourself making an excuse, remember this. Every excuse is a brick in the wall between keep building and tear it down. One truth at a time. But tearing it down requires courage. It requires you to truth about your habits, your fears, and your self-talk. Most people won't do it. They'd rather defend their excuses than destroy. But not you. Not if you want to rise.
Cable rear
Because
deltoid
excuses
kickbacks.
don't steal success, they steal identity. They make you forget that you were born capable, powerful, and adaptable. You were built to overcome, but excuses convince you to surrender before the fight even begins. So make a declaration. From this day forward, I reject excuses. I reject the stories that limit me. I reject the idea that I must feel ready before I act. From now on, I move, even when it's inconvenient. You will fall, you will stumble, but the moment you stop blaming and start owning, you step into full power. Responsibility is the death of excuses and the birth of growth. Every time you choose responsibility over justification, you evolve. You tell your subconscious mind, I'm in charge. You shift from a passive thinker to an active creator. That's the mindset that builds wealth. That's the mindset that builds leaders. Excuses are the language of the average. Ownership is the language of the extraordinary. And the extraordinary are not born, they're built. One honest decision at a time. So today, make this choice. No more lies. No more waiting. No more someday. You don't need a perfect plan, you need perfect commitment. Because once you destroy your excuses, discipline takes the throne. And when discipline rules your life, success no longer becomes
What a great
question of
post.
if, but when. Discipline is not just about control, it's about energy. It's the fuel that keeps your fire alive when motivation burns out, because no matter how ambitious you are, there will be days when you feel drained, uninspired, and disconnected from your vision. Those are the moments that separate the amateurs from the masters. Anyone can perform when they're excited, but only the disciplined
Oh, I can perform when I'm excited, all right.
The truth is, discipline creates energy. The more you act, the more momentum you build. The more momentum you build, the more energy you have. Action fuels emotion. Waiting drains it. Have you noticed that the hardest part of any task is simply starting? Once you begin, something shifts. You feel alert, focused, alive. That's not coincidence. That's biology.
I may have to take a
Movement
bathroom break.
activates your brain.
Maybe
Progress
I'll
releases
do one
dopamine.
more set first.
And dopamine creates energy. That's why lazy people always feel
Dopamine?
tired.
Who the fuck
Not
says
because they lack
dopamine?
energy,
That was
but
dopamine.
because they lack movement. Stagnation
I'll
drains
take it.
power faster than
Maybe
work
I'll
ever
start
could.
saying dopamine.
The disciplined understand this.
I've always said dopamine, but I like dopamine. It's
They
mine.
know that if they act
My dope.
first,
Dope is mine.
feeling will follow. They don't ask, do I feel like it? They ask, what will give me energy right now? And the answer is always ask. When you move, you shift your chemistry. When you act, you command your state. When you decide, you create direction.
Son of a biscuit-eating bulldog.
But to sustain this kind of energy,
Fucking big.
you need alignment, mental, physical, and emotional. Let's break that down. One, mental alignment. Focus on one mission. Scattered focus creates scattered energy. Creates multiple goals. Your power fragments. Discipline means choosing one clear direction and giving it your full attention. Your mind is like light. Diffuse it. It warms, focus it. And it burns through steel. Each morning, remind yourself of your mission. One sentence. One purpose. You'll feel your energy start instantly. Two, physical alignment. Protect your body. Your body is the engine that carries your discipline. Feed it well. Rest it right. Move it daily.
Bathroom break.
It's not laziness, it's recovery. Nutrition is not restriction, it's fuel. The undisciplined abuse their
BRB
bodies
chat.
and call it grind. The disciplined honor their bodies and call it longevity. Energy doesn't come from caffeine or hype. It comes from oxygen, blood flow, hydration, sunlight, and clean fuel. You can't think like a winner if your body runs like a wreck. 3, emotional alignment. Guard your energy from people. Energy is contagious. You absorb it from the people you allow into your space. Surround yourself with the pessimistic, the lazy, and the negative, and you'll start mirroring their vibration. But surround yourself with builders, dreamers, and disciplined minds, and you'll rise to their level. Protect your energy like your life depends on it, because it does. Remember, so your environment either multiplies your fire or extinguishes it. The disciplined don't fight every battle they choose. The ones that keep their energy clean, they know that saying no is not rejection, it's protection. When your energy is aligned, discipline feels natural. It's not forced, it's flow. You wake up ready. You work with rhythm, you rest with purpose. You stop burning out because you've stopped fighting yourself. And here's the paradox. When you protect your energy, you can push harder than ever before because your fire doesn't die halfway. But the secret most people miss is spiritual energy. You must believe in something bigger than your task, a mission, a vision, a reason. Discipline fueled by ego burns out fast. Discipline fueled by purpose burns forever. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? If the answer only serves your comfort or pride, you'll quit when the challenge comes. But if it serves a deeper purpose growth, service, contribution, no obstacle can break you. Purpose gives power to persistence. When your actions align with your mission, if you stop fighting for motivation, you act out of devotion. And devotion never runs out of fuel. Think of it like this. Motivation is a spark, discipline is the flame, but purpose is the oxygen that keeps it burning. So if your energy ever fades, don't ask, how can I feel motivated again? Ask, what am I doing this for? Reconnect with that reason, and you'll feel the fire return. Every great achiever runs on this same formula. Purpose creates energy. Energy sustain. Discipline creates results. Results reinforce purpose. It's a perfect loop, a self-sustaining cycle of power. If you want unbreakable discipline, you must learn to feed this loop daily. Revisit your vision. Move your body. Protect your energy. Speak with intention. And remember, you are not tired. You're just unaligned. Energy doesn't vanish. It just hides behind clutter, doubt, and distraction. Remove them, and your natural power returns. So from this moment on, you promise yourself, you will stop waiting for energy. You will start creating it through action, through focus, through alignment. Because discipline isn't meant to drain you, it's meant to awaken you. Every act of control over your mind and body is an act of self-creation. The more you live in alignment, the less you'll need to force yourself. You'll become a magnet for strength, clarity, and results. That's the energy of discipline, not a burst, but a current. And once you learn to generate it, nothing can stop you. There comes a moment in every person's journey when discipline stops being something you do and starts becoming who you are. That's the ultimate transformation. At first, discipline feels like resistance. It feels heavy. Every action feels forced, every routine a battle. But over time, through repetition, something begins to shift deep inside you. The pain of discipline fades, and in its place grows a sense of peace, a quiet pride that comes from alignment. This is the point where discipline becomes identity. Most people never reach it. Because they quit before the transformation completes, they think discipline is only about grinding, pushing, suffering. But that's only the initiation, the doorway. Beyond it lies freedom. Because when you become disciplined, you no longer wake up trying to act right. You simply do. You no longer argue with yourself about what needs to be done. You just begin. You no longer chase motivation. You are the motivation. Discipline is not about punishment, it's about evolution. It's about becoming the kind of person who can trust themselves when your words and actions are one, when your habits reflect your values, when your choices honor your vision. That's integrity. And integrity is power. At this stage, discipline no longer feels like control. It feels like peace. You don't fight against your emotions because they're no longer your enemy. You don't struggle with consistency because it's now your nature. You've rewired your mind, retrained your body, and rebuilt your character. This transformation happens silently. One day, you wake up and realize you no longer need to convince yourself to follow through. You don't have to count the days or promise yourself rewards. You simply live in alignment with your mission. You become the kind of person who does what they said they would do long after the feeling that made them say it has faded. That's not a habit, that's identity. Think of it like building a fire. At first, you must gather wood, strike sparks, and feed the flame carefully. But once the fire grows strong, it sustains itself. It burns through the night. That's what discipline becomes, self-sustaining energy. So how do you reach this level? How do you turn discipline into identity? It begins with one simple shift. Stop saying, I'm trying to be disciplined.
I
Start
am.
saying, I am disciplined. Language shapes identity.
Mm-hmm.
Every word you speak programs your subconscious mind. When you say,
Let's be real, I'm one of the most disciplined men out there.
you give yourself an escape route. You tell your mind it's okay to fail, but when you say, I am,
Oh, yeah, baby.
you close that door, you lock in the truth. Affirmation becomes activation. From there, every small action reinforces the identity you've claimed. Each time you wake up early, your mind records. This is what disciplined people do. Each time you follow through, your subconscious knows. Here's where we start. Each time you choose focus over distraction, your self-image strengthens. I am in control. Soon, you stop needing discipline to act because the identity of a disciplined person automatically drives your behavior. This is how the world's highest performers operate. They don't rely on moves. They don't rely on height. They rely on who they are. A runner doesn't wake up and decide whether they'll train. They're a runner, so they run. An artist doesn't wait to feel creative. They're an artist, so they create. A disciplined person doesn't debate action. They act. Identity makes consistency effortless.
Sort of cheeky.
But here's the
Our
secret.
breeze is going.
Identity is not found. It's built. Brick by brick. Habit by habit. Promesse by promesse. You sculpt it every time you keep your word. You strengthen it every time you resist
The
the
answer is
easy
no.
path. You become it every time you act in alignment with your highest self. It's a quiet process. No one applauds you while you're doing it. But one day, they'll look at your results and call it discipline. You'll know it wasn't discipline anymore, it was simply you. Becoming disciplined is the ultimate freedom. You no longer need to force yourself to do what's right because you no longer desire what's wrong. You stop chasing balance, you live in it. You stop seeking motivation, you radiate it. The man who becomes disciplined becomes untouchable because he can be trusted with his own power. He doesn't crumble under pressure. He doesn't drift under emotion. His life moves with precision, not perfection, but purpose. Understand this, discipline is not a phase. It's not a temporary program. It's a rebirth. When you become disciplined, your world transforms. Procrastination looses, meaning fear becomes a friend. Hard work turns into a form of meditation, because now every action flows from identity, not obligation. You're no longer fighting for discipline, you're living as it. And that's when the true rewards of life appear: peace, power, prosperity, and purpose, not because you forced them, but because you became the kind of person who naturally attracts them. So stop chasing results. Start building identity. Because when your character becomes discipline itself, success is not something you chase, it's something you magnetize. There's a point where success stops being about what you achieve and starts being about who you become in the process. Because discipline, when practiced long enough, leaves behind
The mic fucking died, guys. What was the last thing I said? I was preaching, too. Of course the mic dies. Please type the last thing I said, because I need to say all that again. Aura! You can hear me now. Yes. Aura. Did you guys hear me talk about aura? Because I'm being fucking serious. I don't need any credentials. I don't need degrees. I study this. Aura is not just posture. It's not just you changing and choosing the tonality of your voice. Aura is a subconscious, molecular, cellular, magnetic field that surrounds your body that you can influence and change through self-affirmations, through proper sleep, through proper nutrition, through consistent training. Your aura is contagious, and that's why people will be drawn to you and not drawn to some other people. It is frequency. So when you're on this lower vibrational frequency that I can fall victim to, because I eat some junk food now and then. It's quicker, it's cheaper, and you're not thinking the bigger picture. But when you're thinking the bigger picture, you think Jim Rohn. I contend you do not pay the price for good health. You thoroughly enjoy it. So anytime I have invested in the healthier alternatives with food, with supplements, with vitamins and nutrients, I never regret these investments. These are to my health. This is what I chose to be. A bodybuilder. Nutrition is an expense. Did you know that? I quote that off when I file my taxes. All my food has went into my creation. One of my many occupations. So, yeah, they're still taking taxes. Yeah, we can go to other countries, but we have a beautiful country here. We need to be thankful. And we need to take advantage of our privileges. So why would we not buy the healthier alternatives when it's proven and written right on the back? When there's essays and health administrators speaking direct, very boisterously, just preaching out that they need to depopulate, and they are going to take extreme measures, putting them into foods that people don't know any better than to purchase. They think they're saving money, but what are they doing? They're really cutting off years of life expectancy. Aura. Commit to a nutrition plan that benefits you. That where every meal you eat, it feels like, it doesn't just feel, you just subconsciously and intuitively, more importantly, your instincts. Listen to your natural born instincts. When they are preaching, oh, this is good nutrients for me, you're getting a balance of carbohydrates, proteins, unsaturated fats, plenty of hydration. You're going to prosper, not only physically, but by developing these micro habits and these habits and rituals, these tedious, meticulous, everyday tasks. It becomes a part of who you are. It becomes like brushing your teeth. It becomes like making your bed. So you can't waste energy thinking what if, or even just writing it down constantly and sticking to this and that. It's more about the action of doing. In the action of doing, even if you are multitasking, is still better than just thinking about doing the action. So with me preaching right now about this and still coming up and squeezing the calves and controlling this negative, I'm still getting full effect. Once it starts to really burn, I may need to shut up and just fully focus in the present moment. Because without pure focus and attention toward one given thing, you're not going to ever know what you're truly capable of.
Every choice you make is either charging or
Multitasking can only get you so far.
when you wake up late.
100% directed attention toward a given task
Unique energy. You teach your subconscious
is how you
that
manifest.
words mean nothing. But when you rise on time, you train your body, focus your thoughts, you teach your mind that your commands are law. That's how you reprogram the subconscious through consistent obedience to your higher self. If you want to radiate authority, you must first become someone who can command themselves. Because if you can't govern your own mind, the world will never trust you to lead. So build rituals that strengthen your structure. Wake up before distraction. Wakes up, move your body like it's sacred. Use your mind like it's royal. Protect your space like it's a temple. Each habit becomes a brick in the fortress of your aura. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. A single missed day won't destroy you. But
Wow.
every time you compromise on your standard, your energy fractures a little more. Discipline heals those fractures. It closes the gaps between intention
I got to
and
do something
execution.
big, like a big
And
dog.
when those two
Just
align, intention
do
and
some full
execution,
fucking dumbbell
you become
rows right now.
unstoppable. Here's the truth. Most people avoid discipline.
This is one of those moments. I don't have any of that fucking written down. I am listening to a speech, yeah, and it makes something click, but
The man who avoids discipline
the weight does matter. And if you play something character of fear of injury, that's who you're gonna be. If you've come back from an injury, just focus on proper form. Don't focus on ego. Don't focus on being the biggest, baddest, strongest, fastest. Just focus on moving forward every single day. And those gradual improvements, they do matter. It's not always a competition with this weight. Strength isn't found in numbers, and we've all displayed that. There's so many ways to be strong. The weakest people are the ones who judge the person who's in the fucking arena. Don't judge those who are trying to better themselves. No matter what part of their journey they're at, simply encourage. Or shut the fuck up. Sometimes it's got to be said like that.
The more disciplined you become, the more precise your vibration becomes. Your aura.
That's the only way people are going to feel it.
And begins to broadcast strength.
You're a fucking big dog. Come on up.
They take your words seriously. They respect your presence not because you demanded it, but because your energy earned it. Remember this, discipline is not just about doing hard things.
Energy, T.
It's about becoming
Get the
someone
fuck
whose
up.
Energy can hold greatness. It's about building a frequency that can sustain success, not collapse under it.
Shit.
Without discipline, success will come and go.
Get up. Get up, big dog. Here we are. Yep.
It will orbit you because your energy has become the gravity that holds it. So make this your new standard. Every activity will strengthen the structure of your aura. Every habit will build a foundation for the man or woman you are becoming. Every decision will carry the weight of purpose. The world will be through your words.
Get up, big dog.
But through your presence, a presence defined by discipline, and powered by unstoppable energy. Before you can build power, you must clear the interference. Every day, your mind is bombarded with frequencies that weaken your field, fear, gossip, envy, self, comparison. They
There's
may
a
seem
cease of
harmless,
joy in your
but
life.
each one leaves residue, and over time, that residue becomes noise. Noise that clouds your clarity, disrupts your focus, and dulls your aura. You can't transmit power on a dirty channel. You can't attract success with a scrambled signal. You must clean the static, remove the low frequencies that distort your inner truth. Low
Who are
frequencies
you?
are not just emotions. They are habits, people,
Fucking retired, shut the fuck up.
and conversations.
You're just getting warm.
Vibrating beneath your potential. You know the kind, the complaint that turns into a lifestyle.
Booster.
The excuses that disguise themselves as realism. The constant consumption of negativity disguised as entertainment. Energy is contagious. The moment you tolerate negativity, you authorize it.
Fucking guy says retired.
The moment you engage with gossip, you broadcast that same chaos.
I'm never
into
retired.
your own reality. It's not
I was
punishment,
born for
it's
this
physics.
fucking shit.
Every vibration you participate
I know it.
in multiplies.
You know it.
So if you're serious
The world
about
knows it.
programming your aura for success, you must become ruthless about your input. Guard your mind like a fortress.
Give me a drop set, baby.
Filter every word,
Grab the 25s.
every thought,
Program a 50 bomb.
every sound that enters your awareness. Ask yourself, does this elevate my state or drain it? Does this...
They're in the studio here. They got the fat grips on them. Beautiful. We'll keep them on. Hesitate? Why the fuck would I
When
hesitate?
he said every man is what he is because of the dominating thoughts he permits to occupy his mind. Your aura is not only built by what you think,
All right, 10, 10, 10.
also by what you tolerate.
30 rep. Bang out lat pump.
Let a low
ISO lateral,
frequency
baby.
linger. You let doubt set up camp in your subconscious. And doubt
90, 50,
is the
25
static that
with
blocks destiny.
extreme fat
Think
grips.
about the last time you felt drained after talking to someone. They didn't touch you. They didn't take anything from you.
Let's go, Luke.
But you felt
Come on, chat.
before you met them.
Big fucking lats. I'm gonna throw on a belt.
That's
Give me a big hug. I don't even think it does much. It just feels like someone's wrapping their arms
Imagine
around
what
you.
happens when you allow that every day through toxic
I think it is more fucking psychological. Everything is always about
or endless
psychology.
scrolling through other people's
It's deeper than
lives.
anybody wants to think.
You start to forget
Yeah,
your
maybe it
own
gives your abdominal wall something to
Begin
brace
to
upon
lose
and
the sound of
a
your
little
inner
lower
truth.
back support, but
And soon,
it's so deeper than that. People can do it without the
a
belt.
mirror
It
of
doesn't
what
fucking do
everything
shit.
else surrounds you.
It always comes down to form and mindset.
You can reclaim your energy. by
Posture
taking
is
back
formed.
control
There's
of what
different
you allow
wording,
into
but
your
it's just true.
mind. Start small.
Get up. Mindset's that.
Silence the sources of
That's a trigger for me. It just gets me locked into beast mode.
No music,
Hype up.
no talking, no input. Let your mind breathe. Stillness is not a it's recalibration. It's your system
Boom.
purging the static.
Boom.
Once silence becomes your
Boom.
you'll begin
Boom.
to use intuition again.
That's boom.
Because ideas coming with
Yeah, that's boom.
you'll feel lighter,
Big fucking lats now on you up.
magnetic. That's not coincidence, that's resonance.
You're
Returning
tapping
to
in
your
me.
natural frequency. You must also detox your physical space.
Time to get big.
A cluttered environment is a reflection of a cluttered mind.
That one pisses me off because I can't do shit about that
You
yet.
unconsciously tell your subconscious, I deserve clarity.
I've been trying, but nobody cares.
People, if someone constantly drains your focus,
Maybe just buy the shed.
if they always speak from fear or lack distance yourself, you don't need confrontation.
It's like I'm not broke, but
Your energy is safe.
I like people
Real
treat me
estate.
like I am though.
Not everyone can
me feel
afford to
good.
live there.
That means I
Protecting
know
your
I'm
energy
doing
doesn't
something
make
right.
you cold.
In this fucking worldly desire, materialistic world,
Love people without letting
ain't
them
fucking
poison you.
consumerism.
Care without carrying their
Time to get beefy, bud.
because your mission requires clarity and clarity requires clean energy. This is why high performers,
I want to buy more steel.
and leaders spend so much time alone.
I want more fucking
They
steel.
understand that isolation is not loneliness, it's maintenance. You cannot pour clean water into a dirty cup and expect purity. You must empty the cup, rinse the residue, and refill it with purpose. When you remove what drains you, you make space for what strengthens you. You'll begin to attract people of higher frequency, those who
shit.
speak life,
Big
not
fucking
fear,
lats.
who see possibility,
You see it?
not problems. That's the power of
I see
energetic
it.
alignment. Understand this. Low frequency doesn't always look dark.
This is great.
Sometimes it looks familiar.
Oh, I'm back.
Sometimes it feels
I didn't go
comfortable.
anywhere. I just like saying that. I guess it's an Arnold reference.
It tells you you're doing fine.
Thank you. That's what it is. It's a reassurance thing.
One small compromise at a time.
We can't see it.
The
What do you mean you can't
greatest
see
danger
it?
of Your aura isn't always chaos. It's comfort. The
Can't see
comfort
what?
of average thinking, laissez habits,
The
or
weights?
unchallenged beliefs.
They're right here.
Every time you
Thank
choose
you.
ease over excellence, you lower your own wattage. And soon, your aura becomes dim. Not because you failed, but because you stopped evolving. To clean your static, you must embrace truth.
Oh,
Truth
he's
about
trolling.
Your habits, your environment,
That's okay.
and your
I'm still
energy.
about to fuck this setup.
It may hurt at first.
You ever seen Remember the
But the
Titans?
pain of awareness is
Well,
always
if you
worse
have,
than the
you'll know
cost
the
of
reference.
ignorance.
Left side.
Power.
Yep.
You are programmed.
Strong side up.
Hear the noise? You give your aura permission to broadcast power again.
That's a
So
big
strip
fucking
away
net.
everything that blurs your focus.
Boom.
Declutter your environment.
Boom.
Silence, distraction.
Boom.
Release toxic
Boom.
company. And guard your mental
Boom.
frequency like your future depends on it.
Boom.
Because it does. When the static is gone,
Boom.
your signal
So
becomes
light.
clear. And when your signal is clear, success finds you without
Yes.
without delay, without chase, because the universe always responds to the cleanest frequency in the room. Be that frequency. How you
Yes.
begin your morning decides how the world will respond to you.
Yes.
Every day starts with a choice to command your energy or to surrender it. Most people wake up and give their power away before the sun even rises.
Yes.
They grab their phone, scroll through chaos.
Fuck all that.
Noise,
I've been listening to Napoleon Hill all morning.
who they are. By the time they stand up,
It's like the fifth
they're
speech.
already reacting.
I'm locked the fuck in, bud.
In the morning,
Try me. That's what it's not why me today.
wake up,
It's type.
subconscious mind
I want a fucking hater to hate today.
instructions.
I'll teach you a lesson or two.
It will replay yesterday's confusion.
Some days,
That's why your first
you just
hour
kind of
is
remember everything you've done.
It's your chance to program your aura.
And it can't
before
ever
the
come
world
off.
programs it for you.
Really anything other than
The golden hour of thought. It's when
Extreme
the mind
confidence.
is most impressionable.
it's mistaken for
Your words and your
arrogance.
emotions fuse to create belief.
if they don't know.
If you learn to command that hour with intention, you'll carry unstoppable energy into everything you touch. So what does it mean to command your morning? It means waking up with presence, not panic. It means starting your day by tuning your frequency, not scrolling through everyone else's. It means replacing reactivity with ritual. Your morning ritual is not about perfection. It's about alignment. It's the moment you remind your subconscious who's in charge. Here's how you do it. Step one,
That's
claim
so
your
fucking
space
great.
in silence before
Yes.
the world speaks to you.
I don't know. I want to do some legs.
Sit in silence.
Just randomly,
No
bud.
phone.
It's
No
these
music.
moments, though, that, like,
No
get me going the
distraction.
most.
Just breathe.
I got these machines here.
Let the noise settle.
Why would I let them just sit there
Your
all
mind is like
alone?
water when it's still.
You know, and then get some
You can
activation.
see clearly. This silence is not laziness, it's calibration.
This is a calibrated
Taking the
decision
steps and preparing
that I want more leg growth. They grew.
first minutes. Focus on your breath.
It's just going to tighten them up.
Inhale through the nose.
It's going to bring them together overnight once more. As
Exhale through the mouth.
long as I don't overdo it.
Breath is a command to your nervous system.
I'm commanding. Like CT would say.
In silence moves through the world with certainty.
This man has come back from fucking heart transplant.
He responds.
If CT can come back from a heart transplant,
Step 2. Visualize
I can come back from sciatica 4 times.
belongs to you. Close your eyes
And contain my ego.
perfectly.
Oh, shit.
Confident.
Hello.
Imagine success.
Good morning.
You like an old friend. Visualize your meetings. Your work. Your training, not as random events, but as scenes you've already mastered. Your subconscious cannot tell the difference between imagination and reality. When you see it clearly enough, your aura begins to broadcast that same image, and the world adjusts to match it. You are not begging life for permission. You are instructing it through vision. That's how creators operate. Step 3. Speak affirmations with authority now. Give your aura its morning orders. Don't whisper affirmations like wishes. Speak them like declarations. Say it out loud, slowly, with conviction. My mind obeys my vision. My energy.
What is this?
I walk with clarity, confidence.
Welcome to the Spartan Warriors.
I am disciplined.
Thank you for the follow, mate.
I am unstoppable. Words are vibration, and vibration is frequency. Every word you speak imprints your subconscious with a command. When you speak from belief, you program your energy to act accordingly. But affirmations without emotion are empty. Feel them. Feel the power behind each word. Let your body sense what it's like to already be that person. That's how belief is born, not through repetition, but embodiment. Step 4, move with purpose. After your mind is aligned, activate your body. Energy demands movement. Stretch, walk, breathe deeply, or train hard. It doesn't matter what you do, as long as it's deliberate. When your body moves with intention, your mind follows its rhythm.
That's what's happening right now, and it feels really good.
Instead of fatigue.
Yeah.
Your aura strengthens through motion because
I'm
action
not
is the
going to be
largest
fatigued
frequency
from
of all.
this.
The way you walk in the morning sets the tone for your entire day. If you move like you're tired, your aura will echo exhaustion. But if you move like you expect to win,
I'll
your
read this
energy
in a
will start
second, bro.
attracting victory. You don't need to be rich to walk like a king. You need discipline, because confidence is not arrogance, it's alignment.
There he is.
Step 5.
You heard him.
Protect your frequency before the world touches it. Before you open social media, before you check your messages, before you invite the world into your mind, lock in your state. Make your energy so grounded.
I keep hearing the speech, just gotta kill the boy within. Sounds fucked up, but it's like killing your inner child. Why?
Feels clear, and your body feels calm but ready.
Maybe that's like my last
That's your
step.
aura stabilizing the moment when thought and energy merge into coherence. Commanding your morning is not a ritual you try, it's a lifestyle you live. It's how powerful people align with the rhythm of success before the world even wakes. It's how they protect their time, their energy, and their focus. Most people start their day reacting to life. You will start your day creating it. When your morning is intentional, your day becomes unstoppable. When your day is unstoppable, your life becomes extraordinary. That's how you build momentum from silence to vision. From vision to words, from words to movement, from movement to magnetism. Remember this truth. Success doesn't come to those who chase it in chaos. It comes to those who prepare their energy for it daily, deliberately, without compromise. So tomorrow, when you wake, don't ask for energy, create it. Don't search for motivation, command it. Because the way you start your day is the frequency the universe will echo back to you. Own your morning. Own your mind. Own your aura. And the day will obey. Your aura does not respond to what you say. It responds to what you align. Because power isn't born in words, it's born in consistency between your thoughts, your words, and your actions. The universe listens to coherence, not contradiction. When you think one thing, say another, and do something else. Your energy becomes fractured.
Oh,
You send mixed
wow.
signals into the field, and the
Okay,
field
I get
reflects
it.
that confusion right back to you. You can't say, I want peace, while living in chaos. You can't say, I want success, while acting like a victim. You can't say, I believe in myself, while breaking promises to yourself every night. Every time your actions betray your words, your aura loses strength, your frequency weakens, but when your mind and speech and behavior move in the same direction, you become unstoppable. You stop leaking power and start radiating precision. That is the law of alignment. Napoleon Hill understood this when he wrote, what the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But the missing word people forget is execute. You must conceive it. I believe it and act in harmony with it. Without the third,
Oh my
the other two
God.
remain fantasy. Alignment is the bridge between belief and manifestation. It's the invisible thread that ties vision to reality. You can visualize all you want. You can repeat affirmations until your throat goes dry. But if your daily habits contradict your affirmations, you're not programming your aura, you're confusing it. Your subconscious mind doesn't care about motivation. It only cares about evidence. It believes what you prove through repetition. Every small act of discipline becomes proof. Every time you follow through, you tell your mind, this is who I am. And your aura listens. The problem is, most people live in contradiction. They crave transformation, but keep defending their old identity. They speak of vision, but act from fear. They declare strength, but feed weakness. And then they wonder why life feels stuck, why doors don't open, why opportunities pass, why energy feels heavy. It's not fate, it's misalignment. The world can't deliver clarity to someone sending static. You must become the kind of person whose thoughts and actions are inseparable. You say it, you do it. You believe it. You embody it. You decide it. You deliver it. That's integrity, not moral perfection, but energetic precision. Integrity literally means wholeness. And wholeness is what makes your aura shine.
Jesus.
Every time you break your word, you fracture that wholeness. You create cracks in your energetic structure. And through those cracks, power leaks. But when you keep your word even to yourself, you build pressure, you build strength, you build coherence, and coherence creates magnetism. People begin to feel something when you speak. They sense that what you say carries weight not because you're loud, but because your words are supported by a history of action. This is why leaders can move crowds with a whisper. Their energy has authority. Their aura transmits conviction. When they speak, their vibration commands attention because it's forged from alignment. To live in alignment is to live in truth. And truth, no matter how quiet, is more powerful
Oh,
than the loudest
shit.
cry. When you stop pretending, stop posturing, Outperforming your energy stabilizes. You no longer have to remember who you said you were. You just are. Here's how you start building alignment. 1. Align your thoughts. Replace scattered intentions with a single focus. Ask yourself daily, what am I
Jesus.
creating today? Direct your mind toward purpose,
Boom.
not problems. 2. Align your words. Speak only what serves your higher self. Eliminate self-doubt from your language. Every I can't is poison. Every I will is medicine. 3. Align your actions. Build proof of your belief. Show your subconscious that your faith is not fragile. Don't talk about consistency, demonstrate it. When these three forces
Oh
unite,
my God.
your aura becomes coherent, like a laser beam cutting through noise. And that coherence is what makes people listen, what makes opportunities appear, what makes success inevitable. Understand this truth. The universe doesn't reward wishes. It rewards alignment. You can't attract abundance while thinking scarcity. You can't attract strength while speaking weakness. You can't attract greatness while behaving small. You
Oh,
must
God.
match the energy of what you desire. You must become the frequency of what you seek. That's not magic, that's alignment. When your thoughts, words, and actions operate in harmony, your aura becomes a mirror of mastery. And the world reflects that mastery right back to you. So before you speak, ask yourself, do my words match my intentions before you act? Ask, does this decision honor my vision? And before you think, ask, does this belief support who I'm becoming? Because the moment they all say yes, you enter the flow state of success. No resistance, no confusion, no doubt, just clear energy moving in one direction forward. That's the law of alignment. That's the secret of every high performer. Every leader, every legend, they don't fake energy. They forge it. They don't hope for consistency. They embody it. The moment you align your thoughts, your words, and your actions, your aura will speak louder than any voice could. You won't need to announce who you are. Your energy will declare it for you, and the world will obey that frequency. You cannot rise above the environment that shapes you. Your aura may be powerful, your mind disciplined, your purpose clear, but if your surroundings vibrate with confusion, your energy will eventually match it. Your environment is not neutral. It's either reinforcing your power or eroding it. Every sound you hear, every color you see, every object in your space, each one is speaking to your subconscious. The question is, what are they saying? Walk into your room right now and listen carefully. Does your space whisper focus or distraction? Does it tell your mind you're in control? Or does it remind you of everything you've avoided? Clutter is not just physical, it's energetic. Every unfinished task, every disorganized corner, every item that carries emotional weight creates static in your aura. It steals focus. It delays momentum. It drains clarity. You cannot command success from chaos. You must build an environment that vibrates with discipline, peace, and purpose. Napoleon Hill often said, a man is a product of his environment. So choose an environment that will best develop you toward your objective. That wasn't philosophy, it was law. You are constantly absorbing the frequency of what surrounds you. If you live among confusion, your thoughts become scattered. If you live among order, your mind becomes sharp. If you live among vision, your dreams expand. Energy mirrors energy. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. And your inner world is constantly adjusting to match your surroundings. So if your space doesn't elevate you, it's quietly lowering you. That's why powerful people curate their environment with surgical precision. They understand that focus requires filtration and that protecting your energy starts long before you face the world. 1. Clean to clear. When you clean your space, you're not just removing dust, you're removing energetic residue. Every object carries memory. Old paperwork, cluttered closets, unused clothes. They all hold vibrations of the past. And as long as you keep them, you keep reliving that energy subconsciously. Start sampling. Clear your desk, your bed, your walls. Let every item you keep serve a purpose or leave. The process may seem small, but your subconscious notices. It feels lighter, sharper, freer. That's your aura expanding. Clean space equals clear. Mind equals elevated frequency. Hat protecting your energy starts long before you face the world. 2. Control the sounds and sights. What you hear and see is programming your energy constantly. If you wake up to noise, shouts, or random media, you are letting other people dictate your vibration before you even think your first thought. Replace that with sound that strengthens you silence. Music that calms your mind. Or affirmations that remind you who you are. Let your first input of the day speak power, not bondage. The same goes for visuals. What hangs on your walls reflects what lives in your mind. Images of order, growth, and inspiration reinforce your vision. Images of distraction or nostalgia chain you to the past. Curate what you see and hear, and you will start shaping your reality without even realizing it. 3. Choose who shares your space. Every person in your environment is a frequency. Some lift your vibration higher. Others drain it with invisible threads of complaint, doubt, or fear. It's not about judgment, it's about resonance. 2 frequencies cannot occupy the same field for long. Either you elevate them, or they lower you. And if you're not aware, you'll adapt to the lowest frequency around you. So be intentional. Spend time with people who move with clarity, who speak with purpose, who treat their time and energy as sacred. Energy doesn't lie, it multiplies. If you want to attract success, surround yourself with those who already live by its laws. 4. Protect your sacred zone. Every powerful individual has a sacred zone, a space that belongs to them and only them. It could be a corner of your room, a desk, a balcony, a park bench. What matters is the energy you assign to it. When you enter that space, your subconscious knows, this is where I rise. This is where you plan. Visualize. Meditate. Breathe. Create. No negativity enters. No noise is allowed. It's your personal temple of focus and recalibration. Over time, that space becomes charged with your energy. Just being there lifts your vibration automatically. That's the science of repetition, the law of energetic association. Your mind learns to match the energy of the place you built for power. 5. Detox what you consume. Your environment isn't just physical, it's digital and emotional too. Every word you read, every image you scroll, every video you watch is another form of energy entering your field. Ask yourself daily, is what I'm consuming feeding my future or feeding my fear? The modern world rewards distraction, but your aura rewards discipline. You can't complain about lack of focus if you constantly invite chaos. Unfollow what drains you. Mute the noise that lowers your standards. Replace consumption with creation. You don't need to cut off the world. You just need to curate it. When you master your environment, you no longer have to force motivation. Your surroundings do it for you. Every sound, every color, every object, every connection becomes a tool reinforcing who you're becoming. That's when your home becomes a sanctuary. Your workspace becomes a magnet, and your aura begins to radiate consistency. Remember this truth: success is not built in chaos. Power cannot live in disorder. If you want to live like the elite, you must think, move, and design like the elite. Your environment is your mirror. Clean it, and you will see your higher self staring back, because the man who masters his surroundings has already begun mastering his destiny. Every powerful aura is built on one invisible foundation discipline. Without discipline,
I just zoned out so hard.
without discipline, Bishon Fades.
Oh my
Without
god.
discipline, all the power you've programmed will collapse under the weight of inconsistency.
Oh wow.
Discipline is the force that holds
Yeah.
your vibration steady.
Some
when
people go that
emotions
route.
fluctuate. It's the structure that keeps
I
your frequency aligned
personally
when motivation disappears.
never will.
Because anyone can
It's
feel
not worth it. The
inspired
side
for a
effects
day,
for me.
but only the discipline can stay aligned for a lifetime. The weak man waits to feel ready. The strong man acts until readiness becomes irrelevant. He doesn't chase comfort. He commands consistency. Discipline is not punishment. It is precision. It is the ability to obey your higher self instead of your impulses. It is proof that you are in control of your energy, not the other way around. One, the law of
what the
self-governance, Napoleon Hill once said,
Oh, you gotta move.
self-discipline is the master key to riches.
Oh no.
Not because discipline itself
Oh, I
creates
gotta
wealth,
do it.
but
I
because
gotta
it
fix this
shapes
problem.
the kind of person who can hold it.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Without discipline, opportunity destroys you. With
I'm gonna
discipline,
do it the hard way.
opportunity multiplies through you.
The better way.
It's the bridge between the spiritual and the material, between belief and manifestation. When you act with precision despite emotion, you show the universe that your energy
I'm in
can be
control,
trusted.
motherfuckers.
And the universe rewards trust. The world respects the man who respects his word, especially when no one is watching. That is the essence of discipline.
Boom!
To move correctly, to keep
That thing's
promises
heavy.
even when unseen, to persist even when uncelebrated.
I think I like it there.
Because
Okay.
every time you follow through,
These I gotta clean, and I'm gonna put them up on these shelves.
I am dependable, and your aura echoes that reliability back into every
Right now, I'm just gonna put them up here. I kind of vacuum them. I got yoga mats still for sale. I sold most of them, and then I kind of just stopped advertising for them. Got like 8 left or something. I don't even know why this is here. Fuck the flowers. I'll put the flowers somewhere else.
When you train your body, your
Where are you
energy
gonna put the flowers?
strengthens. When you complete a hard task,
I don't know, man.
your subconscious
Maybe right here.
says, we finish what we start.
Yeah.
These small moments accumulate. They harden your aura.
Aura time.
Unmistakable. Because the world feels discipline before it sees results.
Shit.
You can't fake the energy of a man who keeps his word. He doesn't need to shout. He radiates certainty. And that certainty draws success like metal to a magnet. Discipline is magnetic because it
Uh-oh.
prevents stability. And
That's okay.
Is power. The inconsistent repel opportunity.
That's okay.
The disciplined attract it. Why? Because everything in the
I should pick all these up though quick.
the disciplined become that structure. 3. The pain
I like doing things like this.
without resistance. You cannot expand your aura if you avoid discomfort. Pain is not your
It's spontaneous combustion, even when you're trying to be patient, and then you just combust. And like 15 things happen at once. I think that's what spontaneous combustion is. And I found every one and put them back in. Little watercolor pencils. Gorgeous. He just is talking about what I went through. A difficulty without complaint. This is what happens. I've learned. In the past, you just react and it's stupid. You're a fool. Aristotle!
resistance is proof that you're expanding
Aristotle!
avoids power. But the man who embraces it
Aristotle!
his entire life into momentum. 4.
Oh, fuck, this thing's heavy.
Emotional mastery
Come on, Travis. Light work for you. What are you talking about?
governs reaction.
Get under it.
Your emotional discipline determines
Uh-oh.
your energetic stability. When you can remain calm while others panic, focus while others struggle,
I gotta approach it right. I'm gonna end up hurting myself. No, you're not.
becomes magnetic. This is the
There you are.
authority people feel.
Wait.
Can't explain.
A little bit further.
Not that you
Oh, I just opened up this whole fucking space.
energy speaks with clarity. When anger arises,
Holy shit, yes.
discipline whispers, wait. When fear appears,
Let there be room.
cleanness says focus. When doubt screams, and discipline reminds you,
You know what that means?
you are not your emotions. You
It means there's room to fucking
and every time you choose composure
walk
over chaos,
while doing a little bag work.
muscle of energetic control. That control becomes
Who's
presence,
this?
and presence is the essence of power. 5. Consistency over intensity. The secret of every great builder, every high performer, every spiritual master
He's a big dog. Ready?
is consistent effort. Intensity fades. Consistency compounds.
Fuck.
The world replaces and identity shapes aura. Discipline is not about
Hup!
is devotion in motion. It's the purest form of sacrifice. Prayer lives through consistency. When you pray, when you play, when you execute, you are worshiping that made you capable of greatness. Discipline is how you thank life
Take this
for
shit
the chance to express power. It's not about control for control's sake.
Hot.
It's about alignment
Holy
between
crap.
who you are and who you're becoming. When you live by discipline, you no longer chase success,
You know,
you embody it.
you just are
Because
Trav.
success is simply
Hi!
a byproduct of energy held in alignment long enough to manifest.
Hi, stop!
Remember this truth.
Oh, now that. Hi, stop! Up! Hup! Hup! Hi! 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 Hi!
He becomes becomes the vibration of success itself. That is magnetic power.
Magnetic.
That is self-mastery. That
Shit.
is aura in motion. Power is never loud.
I just shocked my
Noise
camera.
is the weapon of the
That's how
weak,
my frequency is.
but silence
I touched
truth.
it. It didn't know what to do other than glitch out.
When a man has mastered himself,
Oh yeah, I like it right up against the wall like this now. Pin it right up against the wall. What the fuck?
aura speaks for
Come on.
That is why the greatest
Look at the positioning.
thinkers and creators move with calm, not chaos. They radiate stillness
Beautiful.
that commands attention without words. Silence is not absence of sound. It is presence of control. It is a signal that your mind obeys you, that your emotions answer to you, that your aura no longer leaks energy through overreaction, insecurity, or need for validation. When your mind becomes still, your energy becomes sharp.
There you are,
And when your energy becomes sharp,
big
your
fucking
presence
glutes
becomes
on you.
undeniable.
Holy
One,
shit.
the noise of the world. We live in an age of noise,
Who says you can't do glutes 2 days in a row?
endless
These are
distraction,
beautiful abductors.
ceaseless comparison.
Little side glutes. That
World demands
piriformis,
notifications,
obturator internus, gemellus superior and inferior tensor, fascia latae.
becomes. You cannot broadcast strength absorbing chaos. You cannot attract
All these words.
the man who
Grow these muscles that you feel in your
be a
legs.
slave to the noise every time
Fuck the noise.
phone to escape yourself.
Be,
You're telling your subconscious,
command,
I don't trust my
and
own
conquer.
aura. Listen,
Monstrous glutes can help. Boom.
that dependency, that
They'll
need
carry
for
you there.
stimulation, for validation,
Yeah.
for distraction.
Ooh.
The first step to authority is reclaiming silence. Silence is the gym of your spirit. It's where your mind trains to obey you again. 2. Stillness is strength. Stillness doesn't mean passivity. It means precision. When the ocean is calm, it's not weak, it's deep.
Hey.
Its silence hides
Aristotle.
power beyond measure. The same is true for you.
It had to have
Stay
been.
composed under chaos. Focused under
I
pressure
know.
and calm.
Oh,
In the
shit.
face of noise, you enter the rare frequency of authority. You can feel it instantly. They sense
He's got big glutes. Oh my god.
because true power doesn't
Oh.
it commands it. Stillness is
Yeah.
responding instead of reacting. How you can
Ooh.
instead of scattering.
I like these fucking machines against the wall.
You master stillness.
It's the little things, bro.
Being pulled by circumstance and
There's
start
so much
directing
space for activities.
This is how you shift from prey to predator.
Oh, shit. Yes.
From noise
Big dogs! Yep.
the aura of the observer.
Here's a big dog up.
Before you speak,
Oh.
before you decide. The observer is always in control, not because he knows everything, but because he knows everything. Observation creates awareness,
Wood.
and awareness creates
I've knocked
authority.
over my flowers.
When you walk into a room, don't rush to be seen.
Don't rush.
Study the room. Read the energy.
Just trust.
Feel the tone. Sense the undercurrents. Your aura expands not through performance,
Come on, get this bag.
but through
Pussy ass bag.
perception. Silence
bag
allows
thinks
you to read what
Look at
others
that.
miss.
Swinging and shit.
While
What the
they
fuck are you
react,
doing? Huh?
You respond.
Yeah?
While they
Oh,
talk,
really?
you think.
You think so?
While they guess. You know,
Well,
this is what
I'm not gonna fight you out of anger.
from a man of
I've
knowledge.
channeled this shit.
The powerful have mastered
I'm about to go Bruce Lee on your fucking ass. I'm going to get inside your aura before
every word.
I snap. Hi. Ah. This mic is just flying around.
Words are currency.
Who's that?
Spend them.
Is that Rebar?
The less
Yo.
you speak,
Rebar.
the more meaning.
How is it going tonight, brother? We're gonna keep going on this. I'm gonna set you guys down right over here. You should be able to hear.
Energy has density. It's charged by
Here we
restraint,
go.
not reaction. People listen differently when silence precedes speech. Because silence builds tension, and tension builds gravity. Your aura becomes the gravity field that draws focus naturally. So, don't chase it. See it. Let your silence be. Nothing can control you.
No.
People who live in
Fucking
chaos
blessed.
are easily manipulated. Their emotions are buttons anyone can press. But the one who lives in calm, who can pause before reacting, who can listen without losing himself, he cannot be controlled. He commands his environment effortlessly. The most magnetic aura is peaceful, not aggressive, because peace signals mastery. It says, I am not moved by circumstance. I move circumstance. This is the ultimate power to stay still while the world shakes. Remember this truth. Noise demands attention. Silence commands it. You don't need to speak to prove your worth. You don't need to shout to be heard. Your stillness already speaks the language of kings. Be silent, not because you have nothing to say, but because your energy already says everything. In the stillness of your mind, the universe hears your intent. In the quiet of your presence, the world recognizes your power. You are no longer part of the noise. You have become the frequency the noise revolves around. That is the silence.
Beefy fucking adductors on this guy.
Every empire.
Oh yeah.
Every invention.
Game on up.
Every miracle began as a
Beefy
thought carried
fucking
by
inner
faith.
thigh, baby. Yep.
Faith is not a wish. Faith is not blind optimism. Faith is
Yep.
the invisible bridge between the unseen and the seen.
Beefy fucking
It's
mass
the power
on
that
that.
converts imagination into form,
Shoot.
vision into matter, desire into destiny. Without faith,
Guy says, are
even
you
the greatest
mad?
plans collapse.
Come on, this is as real as it gets, brothers.
Even the smallest
You don't fight with
thing
anger.
becomes
We
unstoppable.
literally just preached about this.
Napoleon Hill called faith
You
the
know
headquarters
better.
of the mind. Because it transforms
Maybe you
ordinary
don't, though. Maybe
thought
I'm
into
the guy to
spiritual
remind
power,
you.
A force so real that it alters
If
everything
so,
around you.
You're
Faith
welcome.
is the vibration that tells the universe,
I
am
recommend
ready to
these
receive
as
what I have
well.
already claimed.
Because these are
And when
doing
your
good
energy vibrates
fucking
at that
things
level of
inside.
certainty,
You should
reality
feel the
begins
muscle.
to rearrange itself to match your belief. One,
Oh.
faith begins where logic ends.
Shit.
Logic builds structure.
Shit.
Faith breathes life into
Big
it.
dog.
Logic asks,
Yep.
how will it happen? Faith
Yep.
declares, it's already happening. Logic
He's
is
running
limited
up.
to the past. Faith speaks creates a higher one. When your belief
I think
becomes
faith is
stronger than
having
your
a
circumstance,
reason.
your circumstance bends. You don't manifest through fantasy. You manifest through
Oh,
conviction.
yeah.
You don't beg for miracles. You embody them through disciplined certainty. 2. The frequency of
Cause I'm gonna stand by you.
It's not dramatic.
Even if we're breaking
It's quiet,
down, we can find a way to break through.
unshakable. It doesn't
Even
need
if we
proof.
can't find
It
heaven,
becomes the proof.
I'll walk through hell with
Once you
you.
decide with
Love, you're
confidence,
not
you send a frequency
alone.
so clear that everything unlike
Cause
must
I'm
either
gonna
align
stand
or
by
exit
you.
your life.
Oh
That's
my
why the word
God,
test your faith not to break
yes.
but to
Fucking
calibrate
grow, mate.
When the storm hits,
Grow.
the doubter collapses.
Get
The
it
believer
in.
adjusts his sails. When delay comes, the impatient quits. But the faithful keeps walking because he knows delay is not denial. It's divine timing. Faith is the refusal to surrender your vibration.
It's
Even
so
when
light.
results haven't shown up
I'm
yet.
going full stack shit.
It's holding the line.
I got the mic now.
Physical tells you to stop.
Chat.
That steadiness.
I can't believe you'd associate anger with boxing and MMA. Come on, you know the best of the best. As we are right there up there with them.
3.
We don't fight with anger. We channel that shit.
Loop.
You should
Faith without
feel
action is fantasy.
how I'm feeling inside
Action
right now.
without faith is friction.
It's glorious.
Power is born when both move in harmony.
It's pure power.
Faith gives direction.
That's what it is. Let's be real.
Faith says, I will.
So,
Action says, I am.
you don't fight with anger. You tack a bag like this, it's as real as it gets on it. You channel
Every
any type of
reveal your faith.
past trauma.
Spiritual
It's
conviction.
just a word.
With disciplined movement,
You gotta live in the present moment.
unstoppable alignment
Be a fucking man, mate.
turns the unseen blueprint into
You
energy.
hit the fucking bag.
And your action can
Or you go hit a fucking tree or something.
That's why
Shit.
the man of faith walks differently. He doesn't chase opportunity. He knows it's already looking for him.
Let's fucking go.
He doesn't beg for approval. He knows his energy will draw what matches his
This
vision.
is Sparta, motherfucker. Ugh.
The
Yeah.
universe is waiting with
Ba, 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 ba.
conviction.
Ba, 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 ba. And up, dude, stop. Ha, hey, hey, hey. Ba, 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 ba. Hit that ball. Hit that ball. Hug up. Hug, hug. This ain't anger. This is fucking. This is not. This is a second life choice. This was my other route, brothers. Let's be real.
I know why it matters. Visualize your desire already here. Feel it in your chest,
I feel it.
not just your mind.
In my balls.
Speak it into the air with authority.
I'm speaking it, buddy.
It grows stronger with every repetition of conviction. Then, take aligned action,
Oh yeah.
even small.
Ooh.
Because
Aristotle.
every act of courage reinforces your belief.
It had to have been.
Every act of
Startalized. Because
surround yourself with
what was the
faith
other
builders,
option?
not faith killers. People who see
Exactly.
possibility, not problems.
It was
Confidence
startalized.
that expands,
And then you
not
you
confidence.
gather that
Protect
and you
yourself from doubt.
gotta protect your destiny.
Protect your home from decay.
Come on up, bud.
Because doubt
It's easy work for a guy like you. You gotta just squeeze the inner fucking thighs, man. Those groin muscles. You gotta grow them. You can't just do squats. You can't. If you want beefy fucking tree trunks, bodybuilding stage ready. Oh, you gotta hit it at all angles. You gotta do the 50 rep sets, but progressive overload, intensity. Let's go. Full stack, shit. That's easy work. Yeah.
Faith transforms identity. When you operate from it, you stop asking.
That's so fucking easy.
Start declaring, I
Oh, God.
Your aura
Yes.
begins to radiate. That's certain. People feel it. They may not know why, but they sense stability, direction, purpose. Because faith has a texture, it's magnetic, calm, powerful. It attracts clarity, success.
Beefy fucking legs on you. And you still got that right leg kick. Shit.
Remember this truth.
The power.
Doesn't reward hesitation.
Yeah.
It rewards conviction.
Yes.
When your energy says, I am,
Control.
life answers.
Ooh.
You are. So walk with faith.
Ooh, startle.
Build with faith.
Oh, yeah, startle up.
Your default frequency.
Yeah.
Reality has
Beefy fucking inner thighs now, hey. Come on now.
the invisible power that shapes worlds.
Oh, this shit you can see, man. It ain't even invisible. Whoa. Hey.
Every transformation ends.
Come on up.
Truly begins
Oh.
because the aura is not built from what you do, it's built
Yeah, bounce with it.
your energy follows yourself.
Yeah.
What you don't
Yeah.
you can attract what contradicts your identity.
Boom.
Weak.
That the fucking mighty. Oh, startle.
You will reject scarcity.
Yep, 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 yep.
I am focused.
Hey, hey, hey.
Your energy begins to obey. Identity is the root
Obey.
of your aura. And integrity
Your master.
frequency stable.
Obey your master.
Identity collapses.
Who's the
Without identity, energy fragments. Without energy, your power fades into noise. 1. The law of alignment. Everything in the universe moves toward harmony. So does your energy. When your thoughts, words, and actions operate in alignment, your aura becomes coherent, clear, strong, magnetic. But when you say one thing and do another, you split your power. Every contradiction fractures your field. Every broken promise weakens your vibration. You can't lie to yourself and expect your aura to stay pure. The world may not see your dishonesty, but your energy does. And it responds instantly. Integrity is not about perfection. It's about alignment. It's when what you believe, say, and do all vibrate at the same frequency. That's when your presence becomes undeniable, because truth is the most powerful energy on earth. 2, the mirror of self-respect. The aura is a mirror of your self-respect. It reflects how seriously you take your word. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you deposit power into your energy field. Every time you break one and you withdraw from it, and most people are bankrupt energetically, not because life took their strength, but because they spent it breaking their own word. When you say, I'll wake up early, and you don't, your aura
Beefy.
listens. When you say,
I should
I'll
probably
finish
call
this
it.
project, and you quit, your aura adjusts.
I've done a
When
lot.
you say,
2.5 hours.
I'll change, But repeat the same habits, your aura broadcasts inconsistency. But the moment you begin keeping your word, even in the smallest things, you start recharging the entire system. Self-respect is the currency of personal power, and integrity is how you earn it. 3. The identity equation. Identity is not discovered, it's designed. You are not a product of your past. You are a product of your repetition. Every day, through your habits.
It's real.
You vote for the person you are becoming. Each repetition is a brick in your energetic architecture. You don't need to wait for transformation. You program it.
Aristotle.
Consistent identity statements. Say it. Do it. Become it. If you want to radiate strength, act with strength. If you want to project focus, move with focus. If you want to attract abundance, live as a person who expects abundance not from arrogance, but from certainty. This is how energy obeys identity. The subconscious follows repetition, not intention, and the aura mirrors whatever the subconscious believes. So if your inner dialogue is filled with self-doubt, rewrite it. If your habits contradict your goals, realign them. Because you cannot program success while living as the old version of yourself. 4. The integrity test. There will come a moment when no one is watching, when no applause is waiting, when no consequence seems immediate, and that is when your integrity is tested. Do you keep the standard even in solitude? Do you act right when no one will ever know? Do you still honor your word when it's inconvenient? That's where real power is forged. Not in the spotlight, but in the shadows, not in comfort, but in confrontation with truth. The world doesn't respect what you say. It respects what your aura says about you. And your aura speaks loudest when you think no one's listening. If you live in integrity long enough, your energy becomes armor. You walk differently. You speak with authority. And people can feel that your power is not practiced, it's earned. 5. Recalibrating your identity daily. Every morning is a reset button for identity. Every evening is a report card for integrity. Ask yourself each day, did I live as the person I said I am? If the answer is no, adjust. If the answer is yes, reinforce it. Consistency is not about never falling. It's about never faking. When you're honest with yourself, your energy stays real. And reality always responds to what's real. Your hour doesn't require perfection. It requires truth. And truth, lived daily, becomes power. 6. Becoming whole again power is wholeness. Integrity is wholeness in action. When you no longer need to pretend, when your outer world mirrors your inner truth, you become unstoppable. The man who is whole doesn't chase success. He magnetizes it. He doesn't seek validation. He embodies worth. He doesn't talk about his values. He is his values. This is the final calibration, the moment where identity and integrity fuse. And your aura becomes complete. At that level, success is not something you pursue. It's something that responds because the universe always mirrors back the vibration of wholeness. 7. The final declaration. You are no longer becoming, you are. You are disciplined. You are consistent. You are aligned. You are powerful. Your aura no longer seeks. It emits. Your energy no longer chases. It attracts. Your presence no longer asks for permission. It gives direction.
Going, Trev.
This is mastery. This is coherence. This is what it means to live in truth. Remember, integrity is not the path to power, it is power. And once your identity reflects that truth, you stop walking toward greatness, because greatness walks with you. You heard the truth. You felt the shift. Now it's time to embody it. Your aura has been waiting for this, for you to remember who you truly are. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not your fears. You are potential, waiting to be activated through discipline, focus, and belief. Every thought you think, every action you take, every word you speak is programming your aura. So let's either decide that from this day forward, you will walk like a creator, not a follower. You will speak like a leader, not a doubter. You will live as a man or a woman who knows not, who hopes, because success is not chasing you, it's responding to you. And the world does not move for those who wait. It moves for those who are certain. When your aura vibrates with purpose, doors will open. That logic cannot explain. People will feel drawn to your presence without knowing why. Opportunities will appear where they once didn't exist. That's not coincidence, that's calibration. Remember, energy doesn't lie, faith doesn't fail, and discipline never betrays the one who practices it. So rise every morning with intention, move every day with alignment, and end every night with gratitude and integrity. Because the moment you live this truth, the universe has no choice but to mirror it back. Your aura is your signature. Your discipline is your crown. Your integrity is your armor. You are not here to be average. You are here to be magnetic, unshakable, legendary. And the journey begins not tomorrow, but now. If this message awakens something in you, don't let it fade. Feed it. Revisit it. Rewire with it. Rebuild yourself with it. Because repetition is how the subconscious learns. And mastery begins with consistency. Comment below. I am programming my aura for greatness. Write it. Declare it. Claim it. Then share this message so more minds, more hearts, and more souls can remember their own power. This is Think Rich Mindset Hub. Where we don't just talk success, we become it. Subscribe, stay disciplined, and keep building the aura that success cannot ignore.
Thank you, Christmas. Christmas just gave me a nice compliment on YouTube. Thank you, man. Happy holidays. You are the asset.
You've been investing in everyone except yourself.
Hey.
You give your time to your job, your energy to other people, your attention to noise that doesn't build you. And at the end of the day, you wonder why your life feels empty. You've been building other people's dreams while yours are collecting dust. You're exhausted not because you've done too much, but because you've done too little for yourself. Listen carefully. The world will never reward distraction. It rewards focus, it rewards value, and it rewards the man or woman who decides to invest in their own growth as if their future depends on it, because it does. Your life will not change because the economy improves, or your boss appreciates you, or luck suddenly finds you. It will change the moment you decide that you are the greatest asset you'll ever own. It's time to stop waiting for someone to see your worth and start building it yourself. Because here's the truth, no one will invest in you until you do. This is your wake-up call. The time for hesitation is over. The time for distraction is done. It's time to focus. It's time to invest. It's time to bet on you. Stand in front of a mirror. Look closely. Oh, that person staring back at you, that's the only one responsible for your life. Not your boss. Not the government. Not your parents. Not the economy. You. Every result you're living with today, every win, every loss, every circumstance is a direct reflection of your decisions, your habits, and your mindset. That's a truth most people spend their entire lives running from. They blame the market. They blame their upbringing. They blame their luck. And in doing so, they give away the very power that could change everything. Napoleon Hill once said, "You are the master of your fate, the captain of your soul." Those aren't just poetic words, they are a law of success.
Yeah.
Because until you accept full responsibility for where you are, you'll never gain control of where you're going. Responsibility is the price of freedom,
Master of your
and
destiny.
most people are too afraid to pay it. It's easier to blame.
Get up.
It's easier to say, "I just didn't get the same opportunities," or "the system is unfair," or "it's not my fault." But here's the harsh truth. As long as you keep saying it's not my fault, you're also saying it's not my life. You can't control the wind, but you can set the sail. That's what responsibility means. It's not
Get
guilt.
up.
It's not shame.
Oh.
It's ownership. When you finally say, "Yes, this is my life, and I built it,"
Oh.
you stop drifting, and you start directing. See, every human being lives under two invisible laws. One excuse the path of the crowd. The other is the law of responsibility.
Oh my
Of
God.
matters.
My
The
tries
first
feel like they're
says,
gonna pop.
"What
Again.
happens to me?" The second says, "Life happens for me because I create it." The first creates victims. The second creates visionaries. The question is, which law are you obeying? If your philosophy is built on blame, you'll always find proof to stay stuck. But if your philosophy is built on responsibility,
Get up,
you'll
big
find
dog. We're
joy
up.
in every struggle. Because the truth is, you don't grow in comfort, you grow in accountability. Think about it. Every successful person you admire, every achiever, every leader,
Oh.
to change. They became the change. Andrew Carnegie wasn't born wealthy. Thomas Edison wasn't born a genius. Napoleon Hill himself wasn't handed success.
Grow.
He built it by mastering
Grow.
himself first.
Grow.
And that's the difference. The average person waits for change. The extraordinary person creates it.
You're extraordinary, Trev.
Before you can create change,
Create.
you must look
Up.
in the mirror.
Fusta.
and
Fusta.
ask yourself, where am I right now? Why am I here? What decisions brought me
Rastanya.
It's not easy to face, but it's the only doorway to power. Honesty is the foundation of progress. You can't improve what you won't admit. Maybe
So
you've
right.
neglected your health. Maybe you've wasted your time on distractions. Maybe you've drifted from your goals. That's okay.
My arms
You
are
can't
fucking
fix
swollen.
the past, but you can decide the future. And the future begins the moment you stop lying to
Two
yourself.
crazy drop down tests. I
Here's
gotta
the
check it
principle
out.
most people miss. Your results are not a reflection of your potential. They are a
Look
reflection
at this.
of your
Action
standards.
figure fucking like.
If your
That's what
standards are
happens.
low,
You do
your
two
life will match them perfectly.
heavy drop down sets, high reps.
Rise,
Look at the difference.
your results will follow inevitably.
My arm
The mirror
doesn't
never
look
lies.
real.
It shows you exactly what you built, not what you intended, not what you hoped. but
Imagine
what you
I
chose.
accompanied it
And that's
with
the
some
empowering
biceps
part.
now.
Because if your life is built by choice,
I can imagine it.
you can choose.
And then I can
death.
do it.
You can choose discipline over.
It'll bring it all
excuses.
together.
You can choose purpose over distraction. You can choose growth over comfort. You can wake up one morning and say, I am done being a spectator in my own
Yeah,
life.
I'm gonna take out this easy
The
bar.
moment you do that, the world starts to shift around you.
But I wanna do it.
Not because life suddenly got easier, but because you stopped waiting for someone else
I wanna
to fix
do it.
You fixed it yourself. Let me be clear. Responsibility
Chest supported.
doesn't mean controlling everything.
Just light.
It means controlling yourself no
And
matter
controlling it.
what. The
You'll see what I
storms will
mean.
come.
Let me get this shit set
The
up.
economy will rise and fall. People will change. But if your foundation
This
is
is
built
big,
on personal responsibility,
Easy work.
you will stand. Because responsibility turns chaos into clarity. It turns pain into progress. It turns why me into try me.
Try me.
Shift.
Ah.
A single decision to take ownership is what separates those who drift from those who dominate. So look in the mirror again. Not with judgment, but with power. Say to yourself, I built this.
I
And
built
because
this
I
shit.
built it, I can rebuild it. Better. Stronger. Smarter. Because the truth is, the man who blames his circumstances remains their prisoner. But the man who takes responsibility becomes their master. Every man pays a price. The only question is which one. You either pay the price of discipline or you pay the price of neglect. One costs ounces. The other costs tons. Most people spend their entire lives trying to escape discomfort.
You know what? I was gonna
Not
do it the other
realizing
way.
that avoiding the pain of
I don't know what the
discipline
fuck I'm
only
doing.
guarantees the agony of regret.
Hold up.
Neglect is easy. Neglect feels
I wanted
safe.
to rest my elbows and do
Neglect
it
whispers,
with the pad down.
it's fine. You can do it later.
It makes all the difference.
That whisper has destroyed more pain
Yes.
than anger ever could.
This is what I was looking for.
You can
I'm just.
neglect your body by
I'm going
eating
through a
whatever you
lot.
want, and it won't collapse today. You can
Yeah.
neglect your mind by skipping the
A little
book,
higher.
and it won't hurt tomorrow. You
Oh,
can neglect your goals by making one small excuse, and no one will notice this week. But over time, every small neglect becomes a habit, and every habit becomes your reality. Neglect doesn't destroy you in
There's a
single
whole ass
blow.
preacher bar
It
system.
dissolves you, silently. One lazy
Just like
choice
that.
at a time. You wake up one day and wonder, how did I get here? The answer
Oh, I
is
know.
simple. You drifted. You neglected the small disciplines that build great lives. Discipline, on the other hand, is is hot at first. It asks for focus when you feel distracted. It demands effort when you feel tired. It requires consistency when no one is watching. But discipline, unlike neglect,
I like it.
is a builder. It builds strength. It builds character. It builds confidence.
You're a big dog.
Every time you follow through on what you said you would do, you lay another brick on the foundation of your success. Napoleon Hill wrote that success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day
I thought this was
and failed. A few small errors in judgment repeated every day. That's it. The gap between success and failure isn't fate, it's routine. Neglect is a thief that robs you quietly. Discipline is a seed that rewards you slowly. But both have a price tag, and you can't escape the bill. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine two men. Both wake up at 6 a.m. The first rolls over, hits snooze, and tells himself he deserves more rest. The second drags himself out of bed, stretches, and gets to work. Day 1, no difference. Day 7, still no difference. But day 1,000, one man is stronger, sharper, confident, while the other wonders why life feels heavy and unfair. That's the law of accumulation. The small things that are easy to do are also easy not to do. And that's the key to everything. Eating one healthy meal doesn't change your body. Skipping one workout doesn't destroy it. But multiplied by time, those decisions write your destiny. Discipline is the bridge between your intentions and your results. Without it, your dreams are nothing more than wishes. People say, discipline is hard. Yes, but so is regret. The only difference is that one weighs now and the other weighs forever. When you discipline yourself, you're choosing short-term pain for long-term freedom. When you neglect yourself, you're choosing short-term comfort for long-term captivity. Neglect feels good today, but it steals from tomorrow. Discipline stings today, but it pays for a lifetime. And here's the secret. Most people never learn. Discipline doesn't get easier. You get stronger. At first, you fight yourself, your old habits, your lazy impulse, your emotional excuses. They resist. But every time you win a small battle, you weaken the enemy. Each rep builds muscle.
I don't know what the enemy
Each
is
sacrifice
anymore, but I
builds
know what I gotta
self-respect.
do.
Each choice builds momentum, and momentum is power. Because once you experience the pride of keeping a promise to yourself, you'll never want to go back. Neglect destroys confidence. Discipline creates it. The man who avoids hard things feels hollow. The man who faces them feels alive. Neglect gives you comfort. Discipline gives you control. And here's what's truly tragic. Most people will work harder to avoid pain than to pursue growth. They'll say, I'll start when I feel ready. But readiness never comes. They'll say, I'll change when it's easier. But it never gets easier, only more urgent. You can't negotiate with neglect. It always collects its debt in your health, your confidence, your opportunities, your peace of mind. One day, you'll pay the price. The question is, will it be the price of discipline or the price of regret? The man of discipline wakes each morning with direction. The man of neglect wakes each morning with excuses. One builds his world. The other waits for the world to build him. And here's the final truth. You can't live both lives. You must choose. So, choose the weight that makes you stronger. Choose the discomfort that builds your destiny. Choose the pain that pays in freedom, because the moment
Hello,
you stop avoiding
Viperion.
hard things, you
Good
stop
evening,
living
brother.
small. And
I'm
from
doing
that
some
moment forward,
arm
your life
supported,
begins to expand. Not
easy
because it
preacher
got
bar
easier, but because
curls.
you got better. Neglect costs everything. Discipline builds everything. And every day,
Rather
you stand
pumped
at the crossroads
this evening.
between the two. Choose wisely, because the bill always comes due. Your mind is a garden, whether you realize it or not.
Oh my
You're
God.
planting something every single day. Every thought is a seed. Every emotion is water. Every action is
I
sunlight.
think we gotta do
And just like
some
any
fives.
garden, you
I'm
don't get to
blessed and
choose
grateful.
whether something grows.
Thank you
You
for
only get
asking,
to
bro. How
choose
are you
what
tonight?
grows. Most people let their minds grow wild. They allow
Who the
weeds
fuck
of
is this?
fear, doubt,
Who
gossip,
be calling me right now?
and negativity to take root, and then they
Guys,
wonder why their life looks
when you're
overgrown
about to
with chaos.
throw on a plate
But here's the truth.
for a beefy
Your
set like
external
this,
world is just a reflection
and you
of
hear a
your
ding,
internal
ding, ding,
soul. If you want to
you
change the
can't
fruit,
be
you have to change the root.
moved.
If you want to change your results, you have to change your thoughts. Napoleon
Respectfully,
Hill said,
you gotta just do the reps.
you become what you feel.
And you're not necessarily always gonna wanna do them.
What you imagine,
Your arms hurt,
create.
your back
He wasn't
hurts,
speaking poetry.
you're feeling
He
all
was
sorts of
describing the
things,
law of the mind.
inside,
Whatever
outside.
dominates your thoughts will eventually
You got
shape your destiny.
temptations,
Yet
desires.
most people treat their mind like
Yeah.
a public park open to
We treat our
anyone,
mind like
anything, at any time. They let negative people
it's our slave,
They let the media plant fear.
our soul,
They
because
let
we have to.
self-doubt grow
We can't let
unchecked until it
anything else
strangles every dream.
take control
And then they
over our
say,
mind and our destiny.
Why am I not
So that's
moving
why you have to
forward?
be so
The answer is
obsessed
simple, because the soil
upon
has been poisoned.
your direction. Your thoughts
mind
become
doesn't care
actions,
what
and
you
your
plant.
actions
It will
develop
burn
your habits and
every seed.
rituals over time, and your habits
If
and
you plant
rituals
worry,
develop your destiny.
You'll harvest
So,
anxiety.
You can't be
If you
manipulated
plant
or
excuses,
pulled
you'll harvest
or
mediocrity. If you plant discipline,
persuaded.
you'll harvest freedom. Your life is not a mystery, it's a harvest. The man who reads daily
You gotta do these fucking heavy ass curls, is what I'm trying to
disciplines
say.
his mind daily,
Ready?
cultivating abundance. The man who fills his mind with noise, complaints, and distractions is cultivating weeds. And here's the thing about weeds. They don't need permission to grow. They grow automatically. Negativity is the default setting of an untended mind. So if you don't consciously plant growth, you'll unconsciously grow decay. That's why self-investment isn't optional, it's survival. Let me tell you something powerful. You can neglect your body and feel it within a month. You can neglect your finances and see it within a year. But if you neglect your mind, it might take decades, and by the time you notice, you've already drifted too far. The most dangerous decay is invisible. It's when your curiosity dies, when your hunger for growth fades, when you start believing this is just who I am.
Trev, you know
That's
who
not
you are.
identity. That's mental neglect. Every great transformation begins with mental cultivation. You must become the gardener of your own mind. Feed it ideas that challenge you. Expose it to people who inspire you. Protect it from influences that drain you. If someone dumped trash into your living room, you'd throw them out instantly. But how many people do you let dump trash into your head every single day? You guard your phone with a password. But you leave your mind unlocked. Guarding your thoughts like they're gold, because they are. Your thoughts are the currency of creation. You spend them every moment. And your life is the receipt. You can't think poor and live rich. You can't think weak and live strong.
Fucking arms
You
on
can't think
you.
small and live great. It's impossible. So, What are you feeding your mind today? Books or gossip, ideas or opinions, possibility or limitation? You can't plant both and expect one to survive. Something will always win, and that something is whatever you water most. Feed the weeds, and they'll take over. Feed the flowers, and they'll bloom. The human mind is the most fertile land on earth. But only for
Fertile.
those who cultivate it.
Fucking
That's
fertile.
why personal growth feels uncomfortable at first. You're not just learning new ideas. You're pulling out weeds that have lived in your soil for years. You're uprooting excuses. You're tearing out self-pity. You're burning away the old beliefs that kept you safe but small. That's real work.
My God.
And yes, it's painful. But what's the alternative? To let the weeds win.
Massive
Think
pump.
of every excuse as a weed with roots that grow deeper every time you repeat it. I don't have time. I'm too tired.
I make
It's too
time.
late for me. Pull
What do you
them
mean?
by their roots.
Time flows with me.
Them with seeds of power. I make
'Cause I'm the
time for
creator
what matters. I am
of
stronger
my
than I
life.
feel. It's never too late to begin.
That's how it works.
Because that's the beauty of being human.
That's
You
the
can
beauty
replant
of
your
being
mind
human.
at any moment.
And I want you to throw on some fucking extreme fat grips and work these extensors.
To stop
Work
letting
that
your
grip
environment
strength. Those are
define
wrist.
your thinking.
Got these
And start
25s
letting
all
your thinking
programmed
define
and
your
ready.
environment.
We'll do a nice
Every
whole
thought
lateral for
you
you.
nurture.
Come on up.
Every positive idea you water.
Water
It's a
that
seed
shit,
for a
baby.
better life.
Needle the
You may
thread.
not see the growth today.
Thread the
But that
needle.
seed buried in
And
dark
needle the thread.
is working silently, powerfully, inevitably, and one day you'll wake up and realize your habits changed. Your
Yeah, they
confidence grew. Your results transformed.
Big
Not because you
biceps.
changed the world, but because you changed your garden. Remember this truth. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the gardener of your destiny. Neglect your mind, and weeds will own it. Cultivate it, and greatness will bloom from it. The soil is ready.
Bang.
The seeds are ready. The question is, what will you plant today? There's a silent killer that destroys more dreams than failure ever could. It doesn't strike suddenly. It creeps in quietly. It doesn't roar. It whispers. And that killer is drift. Drift is when you're moving but not going anywhere. You're busy, but not productive. You're active, but not advancing. You wake up, work, and scroll. Sleep, repeat. And the worst part, it feels normal. That's the danger of drift.
I didn't count.
It feels safe.
Alright, I just wanted to say
because it's
goodnight,
familiar,
Panelito. Have a blessed evening,
but
brother. Sleep
familiarity
well.
is the enemy of growth. Napoleon
Thank you.
Hill wrote about it in
Sincerely.
Outwitting the Devil. He said
I hope
that
you
the
had a great
devil's
day.
greatest
And I
weapon
hope you have an
is
even
not
better day
fear,
tomorrow. Sleep
not
to some
laziness,
positive affirmations or
but
some sleep
drifting.
hypnosis.
Drifters
Some kind of
don't make
subliminal
decisions.
program.
They let life
And
decide
determine
for them.
tonight the kind of
They
day you're
go
going to have
wherever the wind
tomorrow.
blows.
And then wake up and fucking
They
have it.
blame the wind
Seize it.
when they end up lost. You've seen it before. People who say they want
Conquer
change,
it.
but never make a plan.
Here we go.
People who have goals, but no deadlines. People who dream big, but act small. They say, someday I'll start my business. Someday I'll fix my health. Someday I'll work on myself. But someday is a lie. Someday is the graveyard where your dreams go to die. Drift is the slow death of potential. It doesn't hurt today. It doesn't sting tomorrow. It numbs you. And before you know it, years have passed and nothing has changed. You see, life has momentum. You're either drifting backward or driving forward, but you're never standing still. Every decision you avoid, every day you waste, every chance you let slip by pushes you closer to the edge of mediocrity. And mediocrity is the most dangerous comfort zone of all. because it's not painful enough to wake you up, but it's comfortable enough to keep you asleep. Drift disguises itself as I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm getting by. But getting by is just another word for surrender. You weren't born to get by. You were born to go beyond. Look around you. The world is full of drifters, people who let the clock tick their lives away
Hey,
while they make
likewise,
excuses
brother.
about timing. They're waiting for the right moment,
God bless. Sleep
the
well.
right mood, the right motivation. But they'll be waiting forever. Because drift doesn't end on its own, it ends with decision. You break drift the moment you decide that average is no longer acceptable. Let me say that again. Drift ends when decision begins. Decide what you want. Decide who you're becoming. Decide how you'll spend your time, your focus, your energy. Because the man who decides moves mountains. The man who drifts is buried by them. Here's what's tragic. Drift doesn't look like failure. It looks like almost starting, almost committing, almost consistent, almost successful. Almost is the language of regret. It's the voice that says, I could have, I should have, I almost did. The truth is, drift gives you just enough movement to feel alive, but not enough direction to live with purpose. It's like paddling in circles exhausted, but going nowhere. You're not stuck because you lack opportunity. You're stuck because you lack
it's
focus.
so easy. I
Every
just like
time
making
you
noises
chase
now, I
5
think.
things, you master none. Every time you say yes to distraction, you say no to progress. Drift isn't about being lazy, it's about being unfocused. And focus is what separates winners from wanderers. If you don't give your mind a mission, it will default to entertainment. If you don't give your time a purpose, it will default to waste. And if you don't lead your life with intention, it will be led by circumstance. So ask yourself right now, are you living by design or by drift? Be honest, because nothing changes until you confront the truth. If you keep drifting, life will decide your destination for you, and you won't like where you end up. But if you decide, if you plant your flag, if you say enough and mean it, then you reclaim control. The power of choice is the antidote to drift. Choose clarity over confusion. Choose focus over noise. Choose a discipline over distraction. That's how you escape. Not by waiting for luck, not by hoping for motivation, but by taking command. Once you commit to direction, you'll notice something miraculous. Life begins to open up. Opportunities appear where there were none. People align with your vision. The fog clears. Because clarity attracts momentum, and momentum kills drift. So today, make a decision, a real one. Draw the line. Decide that fine is no longer enough. Decide that your comfort is not worth your potential. Decide that drifting ends here today, because you can't control the current of life, but you can always control your direction. And when you do, you stop floating and start flying. Formal education will make you a living, but
Self-education.
self-education
Make
will
you a
make
fortune.
you a fortune. Those are
Come
not
on
just
up.
words. They are a law of life.
It's a
Look
law.
around the people who dominate their industries, who build empires, who rise from nothing. They all have one thing in common. They never stopped learning. They understood something most people never do. Your mind is your greatest investment. And
I don't know,
education
actually. I
is
would
not
say
something you
190-ish.
finish. It's
I'm about to
something you
eat like
become.
2, 3,
Most
5
people
pounds of
stop
food tonight.
learning the moment they leave school. They think graduation
It
is the finish line.
fluctuates, is what I'm trying to
But
say.
graduation was never the end.
But I'm
It
trying
was
to
just
bulk.
the beginning. You
I can see it. It's happening.
the school teaches you
I've
to
been
remember
packing
facts.
on mass.
Self-education teaches you to create futures.
We fasted a lot before our
Formal
trip,
education gives you answers. Self-education teaches you
and
how to ask
we're
better
packing back on the mass. It feels
One
great.
is limited by curriculum. The other is limitless by curiosity. And here's the truth: you will never
Yeah, I
earn
flew to
more
fucking
than you
Europe,
learn,
mate.
because life pays you for the value you bring to the
Multiple
marketplace.
10-hour flights.
And your value
layovers.
is determined by the knowledge,
I can't
the
be
skill,
starving bodybuilder
and the
status.
mindset you cultivate.
I guess I could, but
If you want to earn
the fasting
more,
helped.
you have to become more.
Went through an
That's the secret of every
apocalypse,
self-made millionaire.
Kundalini awakenings,
Every leader, every
all sorts
innovator.
of fucking
They
connection
treat
with
learning
God,
like breathing,
Jesus.
essential, constant, non-negotiable.
My goal is
But
to
let me tell you what most people do
inspire
instead.
and grow,
They feed their bodies
and
3 times a day.
survive and
But they
thrive,
feed their minds once a month.
and to
Maybe
prosper and
they'll spend money upgrading their phone,
to
but
persevere.
not upgrading their thinking. They'll spend hours
What do you
scrolling
mean?
through opinions, but not 10 minutes studying truth.
I got many
And then
goals.
they
My
wonder
goals are
why
going to
their lives
change.
never move.
Daily, weekly,
Ignorance is
monthly
expensive.
goals, yearly goals,
It costs you opportunity.
like decade
It
goals,
costs you confidence.
life
It
goals,
costs you freedom.
legacy
every
goals.
missed
There's
skill.
all sorts of kind of goals.
Every unlearned lesson.
And you just
every
keep
ignored
moving
book
forward is
is
really
a
what
debt
it is.
that
Put one foot in
accumulates
front of the other
quietly.
if you're
And
heading
one day,
toward
that debt becomes regret. Here's what changed my life.
growth.
I realized
Daily.
that I was spending
Inevitably,
more
you're
money
going
maintaining
to
my car than maintaining
persevere.
my mind. I'd change the oil, rotate the tires,
So my goal now
polish
is to
the
do
paint.
another set.
But I hadn't invested a dime in developing myself. And then I
Because
asked
big
a simple
biceps,
question: how can my life move
you can't
forward
just hope
if my
for 'em.
mind is standing still?
I've learned
That
this
question
throughout my
became
career.
turning point.
You
From
want
that
big
day
biceps?
I
Carl.
made a decision. I would become a student of life.
Any tips for
Not a casual reader, a serious learner.
Stay
Because the
consistent.
quality of my life could never exceed the quality of my thinking. So I started
healthy habits
small.
and rituals.
30 minutes a day, every morning before work.
Try to go to
I
sleep
read
at
something
the same
that
time
stretched my
each
mind.
night and wake up
Not
at the
gossip.
same time each morning.
Not
I don't do
news,
that, but I think it's good.
not noise, but wisdom. Books on success.
Just make your
Psychology,
sleep a priority.
discipline,
Discipline.
wealth, leadership,
Suffer.
spirituality.
about
I listened to tapes.
The growth and the
I
rewards to
attended
come
seminars.
while you're training. Don't
I
think about
surrounded
the
myself with people
fucking
who challenged
temporary
my limits instead of comforting my
pain in the
excuses.
moment.
And
Otherwise, you're not
slowly,
going to be able to give what you really
I
can.
began to transform.
It's
The
supposed
world
to
around
hurt.
me didn't
That's a
change.
tip.
I changed.
Number
And
one tip,
because
it's
I
supposed to fucking burn.
Everything else responds
Get up!
differently. That's the miracle of self-education. It doesn't just give you information, it gives you transformation. You start to think bigger. You start to act sharper. You start to see possibilities where you once saw problems. Your perspective shifts, and when your perspective changes, your entire world rearranges itself. Most people are waiting for opportunity, but opportunity doesn't visit the unprepared. It knocks only on the doors of those who prepared their minds to recognize it. When you learn, you expand. When you expand, you attract. And when you attract, life begins to open up in ways that others call luck. There's nothing lucky about growth. It's earned. And here's the best part. You don't need permission to learn. You don't need a diploma to grow. You don't need to be rich to start. You can begin with a single book, a single idea, a single hour a day.
Hey, startle
Because
up.
the compounding effect of consistent learning is unstoppable. Think about this. 1 hour a day for 5 years equals over 1,800 hours of study. That's the equivalent of a master's degree earned privately, silently,
Jesus.
while the world sleeps. And that's what the top 2%
Fucking
of people
massive.
do. They study while others scroll. They reflect while others complain. They prepare while others procrastinate.
This guy.
Because they understand if you work hard
What
on your
the
job, you make a living. But if you work hard on yourself, you make a fortune. And not just a financial fortune, a fortune of confidence, wisdom, purpose, and peace. Here's something to remember. You can lose your job, you can lose your house, you can lose your money, but you can never lose who you've become. When you invest in yourself, you build an asset that no economy can destroy and no one can take away. That's why the greatest minds in history, from Carnegie to Hill to Rohn, all said the same thing. Self-education is the foundation of every fortune. So stop waiting for someone to teach you. Stop waiting for the system to prepare you. You have everything you need to begin curiosity, time, and a decision. Read, study, listen, reflect, apply, repeat. Because in the end, you don't get paid for what you know. You get paid for what you grow into. Formal education ends when the school bell rings. Self-education begins when you finally decide that you are worth investing in. And the moment you make that decision, so your real education, the one that builds wealth, wisdom, and freedom begins. We live in a new economy, not of degrees, not of titles, but of skills. Once upon a time, a diploma could guarantee a career. Today, it only guarantees that you finished a class. The world has changed. Technology has changed. But too many minds have stayed the same. The truth is simple. You don't get paid for your time. You get paid for the value your time creates. And value comes from skill. If you want to rise in this world, don't wait for someone to promote you. Promote yourself through mastery. You see, average people do what they're told. Extraordinary people build skills so strong that the world can't ignore them. A skill is leverage. It's what multiplies your time, your effort, and your income. Without skills, you work harder and earn less. With skills, you work smarter and create more. Napoleon Hill said that every man must render more service than he is paid for, because in doing so, he increases his worth not just to the marketplace, but to himself. That's what skill building is, the process of making yourself indispensable. But here's the trap most people fall into. They stop learning the moment they become comfortable. They think, I already know my job, and that's exactly when decline begins. Comfort kills competence. The moment you stop sharpening your blade, it begins to rust. The marketplace doesn't care how long you've been doing something. It rewards how well you do it today. You can have 20 years of experience or 1 year of experience repeated 20 times. One leads to mastery. The other leads to mediocrity. Ask yourself, what skills are you developing right now? What abilities are you refining? What value are you adding that makes people say, I need what this person can do? Because in the end, the market doesn't pay you for effort, it pays you for effectiveness. You don't rise by working harder. You rise by becoming better. Skill is the new currency of power, and it compounds faster than money. The more you learn, the more you can earn, the more you practice, the more you can produce, the more you improve, the more irreplaceable you become. Think about it. A man with one great skill can feed a family. A man with multiple great skills can build an empire. Learn to communicate. You'll influence people. Learn to sell. You'll create opportunity. Learn to lead. You'll multiply results. Learn to manage money. You'll build freedom. Each skill you master becomes a tool in your arsenal. The more tools you have, the more problems you can solve, and the marketplace rewards problem solvers. It's not about luck. It's about leverage, and leverage is built through skill. Every successful person you admire is simply someone who mastered one or two things and did them consistently for years. That's it. Success is not mysterious. It's methodical. But here's the catch. Skill takes time. It takes repetition. It takes humility. You must be willing to be bad at something before you can be great at it. Most people quit at bad. Champions stay until brilliant. When you develop a skill, you're not just learning a technique. You're rewiring your identity. You're teaching your brain that you can grow, adapt, and improve. And that belief that you can change through effort is the foundation of all achievement. So how do you build valuable skills in a distracted world? The same way you build muscle with focus.
You focus.
Pick one
No
area of your
distractions
life that
during
matters most to
training.
your future.
Other than chat, because I
Commit
love
to
you guys.
mastering it for the next 12 months. Just one. Study it. Practice it. Fail at it. Refine it. And keep going until you're not just good, you're great. One focused year of skill building can change your entire life trajectory, because when your skill rises, your confidence rises. And when your confidence rises, opportunity finds you. The marketplace always finds excellence, even if it's hidden at first. That's why you must stop chasing titles and start chasing mastery. Titles fade, degrees age, but mastery multiplies.
There you are.
You can lose your job,
You're a master.
but not your ability. You can lose your business, but not your expertise. Once you build it, skill becomes your silent income. It keeps paying you long after the work is done. And here's the truth. Most people never grasp. You're already getting paid exactly what you're worth, not as a person, but as a producer. If you want more income, create more impact. If you want more impact, build more skill. Money always flows toward value, and value always flows from mastery. So make learning your new hustle. While others waste hours scrolling, you're sharpening your edge. While others complain about the economy, you're increasing your value in it.
God,
While others wish for change, you're building the skill that creates it. Remember this forever. You are the asset. You are the investment. You are the return. And the moment you start treating yourself like the most valuable business you'll ever own, you'll stop chasing success and start becoming it. Skill is not just power. It's security. It's freedom. It's your passport to every future you can imagine. So pick your craft. Commit to your mastery. And when the world asks what you're worth, you won't have to answer. Your results will speak for you. Every success story has one thing in common. The person behind it learned how to stay steady when life got stormy. You can have the best ideas, the sharpest skills, and the biggest goals. But if you don't have emotional strength, you won't last long enough to see them through. Life will test you. It will push you. It will break your plans just to see if you'll break your purpose. And in those moments, what keeps you going is not talent, not luck, not even intelligence. It's your emotional bank account, the reserves of strength, faith,
I'm fucking hungry.
and discipline you've built
3.5
over time.
hours.
You see,
I've
every
earned this
day
meal.
you're either making deposits or withdrawals into this invisible account.
Oh my God.
Every time you stay calm, under pressure, deposit. Every time you choose faith over fear, deposit.
That's gonna
Every
wrap it
time
up,
you get
chat.
back up after a fall deposit, but every time you complain, blame, or quit withdrawal, every time you react, instead of respond withdrawal, every time you let anger or doubt drive your decisions withdrawal. And here's the hard truth. Most people are emotionally bankrupt. They keep withdrawing from an account they never invested in. They expect resilience when they've never practiced it. They want peace, but live in chaos. They want
Okay. Chat, I love you all. Stay blessed. Don't stress. We weren't born to just impress. Be you wholeheartedly, unapologetically. Chase your dreams, chase your goals. Don't just chase a paycheck. And better yet, don't even just chase them. Catch them. And don't listen to the haters, my mans. They're secretly your biggest fans. Trust the process. Stay clear. Naysayers are everywhere. Persevere. Holy pump. I think we're going to do a gaming stream for a couple hours after I get a meal in. It's still early, 7:47. Try to get to bed before midnight tonight. All right. I love you, chat. God bless.